everyone, and welcome to Week 10 of the high school football season tonight from rainy, soggy, but a dry press box, Coach. STA Stadium, it's the 6-3 Hazleton area Cougars taking on the 5-4 Williamsport Millionaires. Coach, this is a big game.
It is a very big game. We'll be playing for a championship. The Wyoming Valley Conference Division I title is at stake tonight, and it's been a while since your Hazleton Cougars have been in that position. And for Williamsport, Coach Cruz and company getting his players back healthy again at the right time. Millionaires are riding a 2-game win streak.
Yeah, both teams headed to the postseason. Always nice to see. And, Coach, let's talk a little bit about Williamsport. Since taking over, George Whaley, 724 yards passing, 281 on the ground. He's combined for 9 total touchdowns. I say it all the time. He could beat you with his arm. He could beat you with his legs.
Yeah, and the way of the world now, football-wise, is that, quote, dual threat athlete that you want to have at that position. And Williamsport certainly does have that in George.
Well, also, Legier Whaley, another man making the most of his opportunity, taking over. Nasir Hennigan got hurt. You know, you just didn't put in the next piece, Coach. You've coached a long time. You know it's a next man up mentality.
It is, and luckily for Williamsport, they've got a lot of those, quote, next men up. You know, they're very talented and deep in the skilled positions, and, you know, he has stepped in and done a wonderful job. Nasir was the bell cow earlier in the year, and now he's taken over for him. But again, as we mentioned earlier, you know, this is a good thing, especially going into the playoffs now, knowing that you've got two, in Williamsport's case, even 3 players that you know can step in and run the football and run it effectively.
Well, you talked about skill position, and for Williamsport, there is no shortage there. Let's talk about the wideouts. Number 3, Jameer Harden, 22 catches, 524 yards, 5 touchdowns. He's been hurt the last couple of weeks, but he looks like he's back at 100%.
Yeah, that he does, and we saw him last against Wyoming Valley West. He had a couple big explosive plays in that game. And again, when you get the running game going and you've got the receivers that Williamsport does have it and possess the skilled people that can make the big plays, it makes it a nightmare situation for defensive coordinators.
Oh, and speaking of returners, DJ Green, you'll see him returning punts, you'll see him returning kicks. He started the year off slow at wide receiver, but steadily he's up to 17 catches. When he's in the open field, you can't catch him. It's plain and simple.
No, it's the same thing, you know, that we just got done saying without being repetitive. You know, Williamsport does a good job of getting the ball to its athletes, and if you put them on opposite sides of the formation with the running backs that Williamsport has, and now with their linemen back, you're putting a defense in a tough spot.
No, absolutely. Keith Freeman, number 25, got word earlier. It looks like he's out for the season with an undisclosed injury. Probably not going to be back this year, but they've lost 17 catches from him. And another guy, we called him the Swiss Army knife. He played a little bit of every position. He surely will be missed, Coach.
Absolutely. A fine young man, excellent football player. And you hate to see that happen to any athlete, but unfortunately, injuries are part of the game.
Well, let's talk a little bit about the Hazleton area Cougars. 3 losses on the year, Coach. Wyoming area, Harrisburg, and Del Valley. The Del Valley game, they should have won. A dropped pass late in the game turned that game around. They came back, and this team gets down. They come back. They just don't give up.
Yeah, they're playing very hard for Coach Dennis Bookman. And again, we're talking about a big school in Hazleton area, and it's been a while since they've been this successful, but we could be very easily saying they're 8-1 coming in here tonight. No shame in 2 of their losses to Wyoming area and to a very powerful Harrisburg team, and close with Harrisburg for a long time. So, you know, they've got talent as well.
Well, and you talk about hard-nosed. You can play a lot like your coach. Dennis, a very hard-nosed player. Thus was his father, Dennis Bookman, also. Quarterback Tyler Wolf, a junior. That's going to be the theme tonight. We're going to talk about a lot of juniors. Tyler Wolf, 1,682 yards on the year, 16 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. He just does not make the big mistake.
No, he's very steady, has a great grasp of what Hazleton's trying to do offensively, and as we'll mention here in a bit, spreads the ball around to quite a few receivers.
And running the ball, Matt Bookman, another junior, number 1, 478 yards on the ground, 10 touchdowns, 22 receptions. They'll line him up in the slot, 216 yards, 3 touchdowns. He's accounted for 13 touchdowns for the Cougars this year.
Correct. Between he and Wolf, you're looking at well over 60% of Hazleton's output this year offensively. But again, a Swiss Army knife. They list him as a running back, but sometimes, as Paul, you just stated, you'll see him in the slot, you'll see him motion. And again, they make great use out of the talent that they have.
Yeah, you'll see him even returning kicks for him. He can do a little bit of everything. And you talk about two mirror teams. Williamsport and Hazleton, a lot like a mirror image. Two really, really good wide receivers. Again, both juniors. Number 6, Connor Shamani, the family I know very well. 37 receptions on the year. And number 4, just coming back from injury, Matthew Casadas with 31 receptions on the year. Again, Connor Shamani, 6'3", coach. You've coached a long time. You know you can't teach size.
Can't teach size, you can't teach speed, you can't teach talent. And in watching Hazleton, in prepping for the game, they're very good at doing what they do. And what I mean by that is the players have a good grasp of the offense, and I think they make great use of the talent that they have. But you can't coach those things.
Well, Coach, let's talk a little bit about the weather tonight. Wet field, who gets the advantage, the offense or defense?
Well, it's interesting. If you'd have asked me that 10 years ago on grass fields, the old saying is, well, it's an offensive advantage because the receivers know where they're going, defensive backs don't. On the field turf here, it's sort of evened everything up. So obviously it's wet for both sides and for both teams. But in terms of footing and traction, it should be equally all right for both of them.
All right, Coach, your keys to the games.
Well, if you're Williamsport, you got to keep on keeping on. It's different numbers, but it's been the same result the last 2 weeks. Don't let the score fool you last week against Wilkes-Barre area. Williamsport was sloppy. They could have easily won that game by 3 or 4 touchdowns.
A lot of penalties in that game. A lot of penalties.
Turnovers. So they're getting healthy right at the right time. So for them, keep on keeping on. And for Hazleton, I hate to sound the same way, but stay within the framework of what you're doing. Don't let a title game and one that you haven't been in a while get in the way of doing what you know you have to do and how you execute offensively and defensively.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, so what I suggest you do is go to that refrigerator, grab something cold to drink, perhaps even a snack. It's the game of the week on WebWeeklyLive.com. The Cougars and the Millionaires coming up, top of the hour.
Are you ready for some football? Webb Weekly Live is bringing you touchdowns and tailgates. Hear from local coaches and watch the best local athletes battle it out. Touchdowns and tailgates this Wednesday at 7 p.m. www.webweeklylive.com.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to SDA Stadium tonight, week number 10 of the high school football season as it wraps up as we get ready for postseason play starting next week. Paul Bowl alongside the coach, Rich Salonis. Coach, we circled this game at the beginning of the year. The Hazleton area Cougars coming in red hot at 6-3, taking on the Williamsport Millionaires at 5-4. We talked a little bit in the pregame as Williamsport getting a lot of their weapons back that were missing most of the season.
Yeah, a lot of the weapons that you won't see for most people are up front on the offensive line, which anybody knows anything about football knows that the lines of scrimmage on both sides of the ball is where everything starts. So that's a good sign, and it couldn't come at a better time for the Millionaires as they're getting ready to get into the postseason.
Yeah, and absolutely. We talked a little bit about the postseason. Williamsport with a win tonight will have a bye next week and will host the championship game the week after. It would have been Altoona versus State College. Winner will play Williamsport with a Williamsport victory.
Well, now remember, for 6A, there's a combination of District 2 and District 6. If you're at home watching thinking, wait a minute, why is Williamsport going to be going up against Altoona possibly or State College? Because the lack of the big 6A schools in those districts, they've combined for those two. Hazleton, on the other hand, whole different animal at District 2.
Yeah, they will have a home playoff game next week. They're not sure who they're going to play yet. They could be the 1 seed. They could be the 2 seed. I believe I was talking to one of the assistant coaches down on the field. The only thing that is established, I believe, is Wilkes-Barre is definitely number 3. So that'll all play out after tonight. And then in a couple weeks down the line when the state playoffs kick off, the District 2 winner will play the winner of District 4 and District 6 as they play. So you very well can see the same two teams playing the weekend of November 19th and 20th. It's definitely a possibility, Coach.
Absolutely. And, both teams coming in are hot in their own ways. Williamsport went on that skid, lost double-digit players at one point. Remember, we walked into the stadium the one game, and there were almost as many kids not dressed as there were dressed. But they weathered that storm, as we said, and they're on their own streak, and Hazleton's had a fantastic year.
Yeah, I mean, they started the year off 0-2, losses to high-powered Wyoming area, state-ranked Harrisburg. I mean, two really good teams. They came way back in that game. They tripped up a little bit against Delaware Valley, got behind early, came back at the end, a couple drop passes towards the end of the game, and they ended up losing that game. But 3 losses to 3 very good programs, 6 wins. And like I said, this team is loaded with juniors. They're loaded with talent. It's going to be an absolute pleasure for me from the Hazleton area to get to watch them here play in person tonight down at STA Stadium. The rain has lightened up a little bit, Coach. The band is on the field. It's a great night for football if you're in the booth. If you're down on the field, it might be a little bit different. Hey, but when 7 o'clock comes in at opening kickoff, it doesn't matter if it's raining, doesn't matter if it's snowing. It doesn't matter anything with the weather.
Well, now, we talked about, field turf being a great equalizer, but it will be important to see if the weather tonight does affect Tyler Wolf and that passing game, that very potent passing game that the Hazleton Cougars are going to be bringing into tonight's game. So, weather like this, it's going to go one of two ways. But in the warm-ups, it didn't seem to be affecting the receivers at all. And a big plus for Hazleton tonight, getting Matthew Cusatis back, the 6-foot, 170-pound junior, 31 receptions on the year, 3 touchdowns, brings an extra added element to that Cougar offense.
Yeah, and he's the deep threat on that team. He can get deep. He has really good hands. And I was down on the field earlier during warm-ups with an umbrella. I do want to add that because I wasn't going to get wet and get my hair wet, Coach, if you know what I mean. But I was watching the warm-up there, and I'll tell you what, the receivers seem to have good footing. The field is in great shape. Talk to Williamsport Athletic Director Sean McCann, and the field's in tremendous shape here. And like I said, it should be a good one here when we kick off.
It's a fairly new surface. I believe maybe 2 years old, the new surface here at Williamsport, so it won't be an issue.
All right, we're going to take a break. We are on WebWeeklyLive.com, powered by PA Sports Live. We'll be back with the opening kickoff here from STA Stadium.
Last year changed so many things, and we made it through. One thing that didn't change is the presence and commitment from the Fairfield Auto Group. We're still here, Pennsylvania strong, and 35 years strong, to service you, your family, and our neighbors. Fairfield, for fantastic deals. Last year changed so many things, and we made it through. One thing that didn't change is the presence and commitment from the Fairfield Auto Group. We're still here, Pennsylvania strong, and 35 years strong, to service you, your family, and our neighbors. Fairfield, for fantastic deals.
Jay from Alexander Kia. And Wade and I busted our butts last week and we purchased over 31 pre-owned vehicles. All our vehicles will go through a rigorous service and reconditioning inspection process so you get the best value for your dollar. If you're in the market for a new vehicle, don't forget Kia's 5-star crash rating, 5-star reliability, and an amazing 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. What matters most to me is the commitment we make to you, our valued customers. So stop, shop, and save. Alexander Kia, 2501 Lycoming Creek Road. And hey, the only deal we can't beat is the one we don't know about.
We dress up every corner of your home. We have the perfect mattress from the best sleep gallery so your delivery is immediate and free. And we have that stylish new appliance with the latest feature and finish, with digital price tags that scan the market to ensure you get the lowest price. Our own installers, service technicians, and delivery crews, with live crew tracking so your delivery day is as free as you need it to be. Serving our people, serving our planet. We are Biters Furniture, Mattress, and Appliance.
Hi, I'm Adam at Blaze Alexander Chevrolet in Muncie, and we have a lot full of brand new Chevrolets and pristine pre-owned vehicles. We've been stocking up on top quality, low mileage, local pre-owned cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. We currently have 175 pre-owned vehicles on the lot in great condition. We have low rates, a great selection, and your trade-in value has never been higher. Stop in today or check us out online at blazealexanderchevy.com, where you'll find the lowest price guaranteed.
This is Scott here from Park Pete's in Williamsport. Everybody's back to school. Hopefully we have some good high school games going on. Hope everybody's out there keeping safe. Just to let you know, we're here, we're open, ready to see y'all. So enjoy the game and stop on in.
Hi, I'm Rennie Rodarmel. I run the Rennie Rodarmel Agency, located at 921 Westminster Drive, Williamsport, Pennsylvania. I think my passion is meeting with the customers one-on-one, reviewing all their needs and doing the best job we can to make sure they have the best available coverage at the best price. This agency stands out above a lot of them as far as customer service. Our philosophy is not to tell a customer what they need to do. We need to know what they want us to do for them and take care of them.
5. The Fairfield 5 is 35. The Fairfield 5 is 35, and we're celebrating at all 5 locations across Central PA. 5 is 35. We're the Fairfield 5 for fantastic selection and service, and we're way past old enough to drive. The Fairfield 5 is 35. Fairfield, for fantastic deals.
We dress up every corner of your home. We have the perfect mattress from the best sleep gallery so your delivery is immediate and free. And we have that stylish new appliance with the latest feature and finish, with digital price tags that scan the market to ensure you get the lowest price. Our own installers, service technicians, and delivery crews, with live crew tracking so your delivery day is as free as you need it to be. Serving our people, serving our planet. We are Biters Furniture, Mattress, and Appliance.
All right, good evening, everyone, and welcome to WebWeeklyLive.com, powered by PA Sports Live. Paul Bowe, alongside the coach, Rich Zalonis. We are set, Coach, for the opening kickoff, and just like that, the rain has really slowed down. The Cougars, Williamsport won the toss. They had the deferred, and Hazleton will receive, and that'll be Matt Bookman at the 10 of 15-20. Turns back across the 25, and he is hemmed in about the 29-yard line, and that's where Tyler Wolf and this Cougar offense will start their first drive.
Well, let's see if they go right to the air to start things off, or they keep it on the ground here, Paul. As compared to what the rain was when we first got here, I mean, it's still raining, but not anything like it was.
No, it's a light mist right now coming out of the north. And the Cougars going to go 3 wide here as Wolf's going to operate from the gun. Lone setback is Bookman. There's a handoff, Bookman up the middle, maybe about 2 yards on the play.
A well defensed by Williamsport as they opened up with a zone read. Or, most people call that an RPO action, but he wasn't looking to throw the ball at all.
It's going to be second down at about 7.
And as mentioned, between Wolf 14 and Matt Bookman, number 1, over 60% of the offense this year has been generated through those 2 players.
They're going to call it 2nd and 8, ball at the 31-yard line. Cougars again come out 3 wide. Wolf from the gun, back to pass, looks under pressure, down he goes. Charles Cruz.
Charles Cruz III did a good job, and he wanted to look immediately for a timing pattern, an out pattern, but that was taken away by Williamsport's outside backers. Well defensed, and Wolf had to double clutch, and by that time Cruz was there.
Going to be a loss of 2 on the play. It's going to be 3rd down and 9 for the Cougars. Ball back at the 30-yard line, just underway here. STA Stadium, 10:42 to go in the first quarter. No score.
And with Williamsport's speed on the outside with Legier Whaley at one end and Alonzo Rice at the other, it'll be interesting to see if Hazleton decides to screen it all today to try and slow that rush down.
Well, they're going to come out 4 wide now for the Cougars. 3rd down and 9. Wolf, straight drop, looks, throws, passes, caught. That is Casadas, and he is up and out of bounds at the 40-yard line. Coach, he's going to have a first down there. Good throw, good route, good catch.
Well done by Casadas. He knew exactly where he had to go to move the sticks. Nice patience by Wolf, and the ball was delivered perfectly.
It's going to be a first down. They're going to move it back to the 39. First down for the Cougars.
Boy, he's got some speed. You could see the acceleration there.
Yeah, he is the deep threat. He will stretch the defense. They're coming out, trips to the top of your screen now, 4 wide for Hazleton. Well, calls his own number, up the middle he goes for a gain of 2.
He's stopped by Riley Bauer.
It's going to be 2nd down and 8 now.
So favorable first down, Paul, gain for Williamsport. I'm sure Hazleton would like to do a little bit better. But in the past, they've thrown their timings, their out patterns, their comeback patterns, and they're very good at it.
Yeah, absolutely. 2nd down and 9. They'll give him a yard on the play. As Wolf now is going to go from the pistol. Hand off Bookman up the middle. Cruz and company there again for a short gain up to about the 44. And the line to gain is the 49. It's going to be 3rd down and 5. For the Cougars on the opening drive of the game.
And Mitchell Maston now has come in as another receiver for the Wildcats as Mr. Bookman comes trucking back to the huddle from the sideline. Williamsport didn't send any pressure the last 3rd down, Paul. Let's see what we've got going on here.
2 receivers to the top, 2 to the bottom. Wolf from the gun. Back to pass, looks, under pressure, steps up, puts it on his hips, going to turn it up, puts his head down and gets close to the first down at the 49. It's going to depend on the spot. I think he got it, Coach.
He does have the first down. And Williamsport pressured well from the outside, their ends on that play, but they did not stay in their rush lanes. Their 2 tackles got discombobulated, and Tyler Wolf's been around the block. The junior knows how to navigate what he's doing in the pocket, and he saw an opening and took it for a first down. Hazleton's 2nd to start the game.
They're going to restart the play clock, and now on the signal it will roll. 8:32 to go in the first quarter, 4 wide for Hazleton. Wolf back to pass, looks, stops, pass out of the backfield. That is Bookman. Makes one man miss, flag flies, and he gets back to right around the line of scrimmage. Good defense there by the Millionaires as they sniffed that one out from the get-go.
They had 2 people on him immediately, but there's going to be some activity occurring with Dade Splain here, number 52. It's going to be interesting to see whether they call a hold or a personal foul for roughing the passer, and that's what it is.
And that's what it's going to be. Sanders Mortuary, 821 Diamond Street. Give them a call today for all your final expense needs, 570-322-3466. And that's going to put the ball in Millionaire territory down to the 37-yard line. Hazleton offense looking very good here on the opening drive. And Wolf calls his own number again, up the middle again. Gets down to about the 35-yard line.
And the host of Millionaires waiting for him. Listen, first down hasn't been an issue so far for Williamsport. They've kept the gains to 2 or 3 yards. The issue's been the 3rd down. They haven't been able to get off the field either by penalty or by big plays from Hazleton.
Now, the interior part of that Williamsport line has been good all season. Charles Cruz in there, Dade Splain. It's going to be 2nd down and 8 now, 7:49 to go in the first quarter. Handoff up the middle again. Good push on first down. 2nd down, excuse me.
And Matthew Bookman had a nice gain. It's going to be 3rd and short
And Hazleton will take this situation all game. They'll love to get these short yardage situations where they could just power the ball up the middle.
Absolutely.
3rd down and 2.
And especially in this part of the field, because you're really in a 2-down territory here, because I don't know how many field goal attempts you're going to try tonight in the weather.
It's going to be 3rd down and 2 now. Ball at the 29-yard line. In motion is Casadas. And Hannah Bookman up the middle. Big hole. Propelling himself down to the 17-yard line, and another Cougar first down.
And we're 7 minutes exactly, Paul. So Hazleton, time-consuming opening drive to start the ball game.
Coach, my phone is ringing off the hook here. We have so many people watching this game back in the Hazleton area. What a pleasure it is to finally bring you guys a game back in the Hazleton area. Just got a text from the Duke coach. My cousin, the Duke, he said, it's a pleasure listening. Shout out to the Duke. Hazleton 3 wide. And up the middle goes Bookman again.
Well, Bookman did that mostly on his own. He had a nice stutter step after he received the handoff. He's got great vision. That's very apparent. And another nice gain. Probably Hazleton's best first down gain so far in his time-consuming drive. They're looking at a 2nd and a long 6. 6:05 left, Paul, in the first quarter.
Yeah, 6:05 opening drive of the game. Hazleton has taken it from their own 28-yard line, now trips to the bottom of your screen. Wolf from the gun, back to pass. Looks like your screen to Shamani, and he bounces it to him, and that's going to fall incomplete. And it'll be 3rd down and 7.
Tyler Wolf looked out there and liked his numbers, 3-on-2, but just didn't deliver the ball. And, again, don't know how much of that has to do with the weather. But Shamani looked to have some running room if that pass were catchable. All right, so big 3rd down here for the Cougars.
Also, Rich, games being broadcast also teamed up on with WYLN, so great to see the WYLN helping us out there, teaming up with Jim Webb. Great to see my brother at WYLN and everybody else there. Always awesome to help us out there. 3 wide. Look again. Wolf throws, passes. Almost intercepted by Frierson in the end zone. Cam, let's get a look at that in our King Kong replay.
Well, what they did here, Hazleton came out in trips. They tried to run another bubble screen, but they faked it this time and tried to go into the end zone to Casadas, but Williamsport was all over it. Actually threw into triple coverage. He was lucky that didn't get intercepted.
And Luke Russo on. Going to try a field goal here. 1 for 3 for the year.
As long as been of 20, Paul, so this is going to be a little bit further.
Luke's a good athlete here.
But he was booming them earlier in pregame.
Yeah, good athlete, good family. He got the leg. If anybody can hit it, he can. 31-yarder out of the hold of Shamani. High snap, gets it down. And down goes Shamani as a botch on the
Yeah, the snap was high, Paul, to start a little bit, and by the time Shamani got the ball down on the tee, everything was discombobulated. Then he just sort of stopped, and by that time the pursuit from Williamsport was there. So the Millionaires will take over with 5:44 left. Boy, if you're Hazleton, you hope that doesn't come back to bite you. They took the opening drive, went right down the field, and have nothing to show for it.
Well, hey, Williamsport dodged a bullet there. 5:44 to go in the first quarter. And they will take over. They're coming out 3 wide here.
Yeah, they've got a trip set to the right with Frankie Maronin at tight end, Paul.
Whaley under center. I think we got movement there as Laundry flies on the field.
Well, there's no flag.
Yeah, it's out at the 44.
There is a flag?
Then
it's a delay of game. But the clock wasn't set properly. I don't see how Williamsport took 40 seconds there, or 25 seconds there, excuse me, even. Well, but they're going to start in a hole, 1st and 15.
Yeah, back behind the sticks, 1st and 15, ball at the 21-yard line. Whaley under center. And that's a handoff to Hennigan.
That's going to come back. We have another hold on the corner. So Williamsport's 0 for 2 here in their first 2 plays. Exactly how you don't want to start the game off. Hennigan did have the corner there, Paul, but according to the officials, they got the corner illegally. 2 plays, 2 penalties. No way Coach Cruz is happy with this start.
No, and it's exactly how the Millionaires did not want to start this drive. 5:35 to go in the first as they're going backwards.
And if there has been a thorn in their side this year, it's been just this. They have a tendency to hurt themselves.
Well, it's what happened last week in the Wilkes-Barre game. Why the game was so close. A ton of penalties on the Millionaires now. Whaley from the gun.
Man, nobody followed in motion.
Draw play, Hennigan. Corralled at the 14-yard line there, and that was misdirection there, and
Wow,
looked like a bad handoff.
Well, he started one way and broke it back. However, Williamsport put their back in motion, and nobody from Hazleton followed him. So let's see if they come back to that. They had a 2-on-1 out here.
Yeah,
I thought he was going to pull the ball and throw it.
They had Santino White in motion.
Hazleton coaches were up here.
And they got single coverage on Harden at the top of your screen here. See if Bookman helps out there. Whaley from the pistol, back to pass. Here comes the screen, set up beautiful. Hennigan, 15, 20, 25, and upended at the 27-yard line.
They got a huge chunk of that back, well executed.
Set up very well, Coach, absolutely.
But you have so many yards to go with back-to-back penalties. Now you've got a 3rd and 9. It's manageable, but nobody wants to be in this spot offensively.
They're coming out in the pistol, trips to the top of your screen. Lone setback is Hennigan. 4:25 to go in the opening quarter. Whaley, straight drop, now rolling out to his right. Throws passes incomplete.
He's looking to hit Santino White, but he's short-armed it.
Short hop Santino White there, and that'll bring up 4th down in the punting unit.
And Connor Poole, I believe, right, onto
Correct,
the field to punt. Connor's been known to get his foot into 1 or 2 now and then.
He's got a good leg.
We'll see how these snappers and holders and everybody handle the weather, Paul.
Yeah, rain very light right now. Bookman back deep at his 40, along with Connor Shamani. His knees down, and he's going to be down right there.
And there we
as
go.
He fielded the ball, and a big mistake by the Millionaires there. And Hazelton's going to have the ball at the 14-yard line.
Wow. So 2 special teams mistakes, 1 for each team. But this is a big one.
Oh, absolutely.
4:16 left in the first quarter. And Hazleton's going to start in absolute fantastic field position on the Millionaire 13-yard line, Paul Bowe.
Yeah, they're going to mark it at the 13, 1st down and 10 for the Cougars.
And Williamsport stayed pretty vanilla in their 4-man front. They're playing their ends wide up top.
Well, handoff, Bookman puts his head down and spins his way down to about the 7.
And by alignment there, Williamsport's defensive end is way outside, respecting the outside. They just ran the ball up inside of it. Naturally, they're going to get 2 or 3 yards there at the least. So good job by Hazleton's staff recognizing the weakness in Williamsport's defensive alignment. As Rice is way outside, what they'd call a 9 technique, a wide 9, Paul.
2nd down and 5. Now ball back at the 9-yard line. 3 receivers for the Cougars again. 2 setbacks. Hand up Bookman up the middle. Big hole, plowing his way towards the end zone. And they pulled him back, Coach. I believe he's going to be down at the 1, but it's going to be 1st and goal.
Well, they've actually got him spotted with the 1st down, but I think they've got him down on the 2. And you are correct. Listen, Williamsport's defensive line is very spaced out, and Hazleton's just picking and choosing where they're running their zone plays, inside and off tackle.
Matt Bookman running hard between the tackles there. Sets up Hazleton 1st and goal at the 2-yard line. Handoff again, and this time he is trapped in the backfield.
Splain, Marone, and company there. Lost of about 2 yards, Paul. As Williamsport decided there to get a little bit more aggressive defensively, and, I think they're going to have to make a couple of adjustment changes how they align here, because Hazleton certainly is taking advantage of it. You've got Abreu, Kelly, Sachs, Fabian, and Valdez Martinez up front for the Cougars, and they're throwing their weight around here in the first couple series.
Second down and goal now, back to the 4-yard line, 2:25 to go in the opening quarter. Wolf, their little option pass back, and he is tackled at the 5.
Yeah, nice job by the Millionaires in their pursuit there, as Legier Whaley made the stop initially, but there were 3 or 4 Millionaires waiting on the outside.
That was 20, Kevin Guzman on the carry.
And Hazleton has had a lot of success inside and off tackle, so it's interesting that they would choose to run an option play there.
It's going to be third down and goal. Ball back to the 6 now. Cougars going the wrong direction. 3 wide here. Big size advantage for Shamani at the top of your screen. See if Wolf looks that way. Throws out of the backfield. Pass is caught. Bookman, and he is going to waltz into the end zone for the first touchdown of the game. Let's get a look at that in replay.
Well conceived play by Hazleton here, and what they did is they just leveraged Marone. You can see Bookman, he has the angle. Nice toss. It's easy pitch and catch, and there's no way Marone's going to get him. Bookman's got an angle to the sideline. So well-conceived play by the Cougars as they take the lead 6-0 with 1:34 left.
And a great pass by Tyler Wolf as he led his running back there. Did not have to break stride, and he walked into the end zone for the first points of the ball game.
Well executed.
Russo on for the point after. Snap spot, laces spun, kick is up, and kick is right down the middle. Timeout in the action here from STA Stadium. Hazleton 7, Williamsport nothing. We'll be right back. Webb Weekly Live.
5. The Fairfield 5 is 35. The Fairfield 5 is 35, and we're celebrating at all 5 locations across Central PA. 5 is 35. We're the Fairfield 5 for fantastic selection and service, and we're way past old enough to drive. The Fairfield 5 is 35. Fairfield for fantastic deals.
We dress up every corner of your home. We have the perfect mattress from the best sleep gallery so your delivery is immediate and free. And we have that stylish new appliance with the latest feature and finish, with digital price tags that scan the market to ensure you get the lowest price. Our own installers, service technicians, and delivery crews, with live crew tracking so your delivery day is as free as you need it to be. Serving our people, serving our planet. We are Biters Furniture, Mattress, and Appliance.
All right, welcome back here. 14-yard drive, Coach short field there. Matt Bookman, 9 carries, 38 yards, and also a reception for 6 yards for the touchdown. Tyler Wolf, 3 of 5. 16 yards and a score, and Hazleton draws first blood here tonight, 7-0.
Well, the 6-foot junior certainly is showing his acumen here as he is putting the ball right on the money. Throws a very nice ball, nice touch, leads his receivers.
Russo going to kick it away.
When you come into a game with 1,600 yards throwing the football, you're pretty good.
Short kick, squibbed it, takes a bounce, and ball is free at the 25, and there's a rugby scrum there now, Coach.
I
think the Williamsport's on it.
Yeah, but skid it 2 or 3 times after, and that's actually not a bad idea.
No, wet field. You ever skim rocks in the lake when you were younger?
When I was younger, Paul.
Much younger. You see how things bounced around, and we have an injured Cougar on the play. And let's take a quick break. Injury timeout here. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Hi, I'm Adam at Blaze Alexander Chevrolet in Muncie, and we have a lot full brand new Chevrolets and pristine pre-owned vehicles. We've been stocking up on top quality, low mileage, local pre-owned cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. We currently have 175 pre-owned vehicles on the lot in great condition. We have low rates, a great selection, and your trade-in value has never been higher. Stop in today or check us out online at BlazeAlexanderChevy.com, where you'll find the lowest price guaranteed.
This is Scott here from Park Pete's in Williamsport. Everybody's back to school. Hopefully we have some good high school games going on. Hope everybody's out there keeping safe. Just to let you know, we're here, we're open, ready to see y'all. So enjoy the game and stop on in.
All right, welcome back. 7-0 Hazleton leads. 1:30 to go in the first quarter. Whaley from the pistol. Hand off to Legier straight ahead and turns his way up to about the 27-yard line. That coach could have been a lot more, but he lost his footing.
He did. Excellent.
And just as they – go ahead, I'm sorry.
Excellent acceleration to get the Millionaires a good gain on first down.
I said just as they said the rain slowed down, it begins to kick up now again.
And I think we're going to see this the entire evening, Paul. There's going to be ebbs and flows with the rain.
3 wide for the Millionaires now. Whaley under center. Handoff again, Legier up the middle. Fumble ball on the turf and picked up by Bookman. And he returns it down to the 16-yard line, and another mistake by the Millionaires.
Another turnover, if you will, and that was an excellent trap play by the Millionaires. They had themselves a first down, and turnover number 2.
You know, last year we saw Williamsport play in a rainy game against Altoona. They turned the ball over 5 times and got behind the 8 ball, and a late rally just fell short, but got to protect the ball. And now Hazleton is set up again at the 16-yard line with a great field position. We got an injury timeout again. 49 seconds to go in the first. We'll be back.
Are you ready for some football? Webb Weekly Live is bringing you touchdowns and tailgates. Hear from local coaches and watch the best local athletes battle it out. Touchdowns and tailgates this Wednesday at 7 p.m. www.webweeklylive.com.
Alexander Nissan has the new Nissan you want, in stock or on the way. Looking for the newly redesigned 22 Pathfinder? We have 4 in stock and many more on the way. Reserve yours today. Need a truck? Reserve the all-new 22 Nissan Frontier coming soon. Looking for used? We have the largest pre-owned Nissan inventory ever, and they're priced to sell. The time is now to save. Check us out online at alexandernissan.com or stop and shop Alexander Nissan. We're taking deals the other guys won't.
All right, welcome back here to Williamsport. Ramon Abreu limped off. Good to see him walking off on his own power.
Right, and he will be replaced by Nikos Rapich, left tackle for the Cougars. Kind of hard to find at 6'5", 280.
Yeah, Cougars come out 4 wide now. Bookman up the middle again.
Nice inside zone for a gain of 2 or 3 yards on first down. And it's so hard, not only physically but mentally, to get yourself out of these kind of starts. You know, even if you're a senior-laden team, you can only shoot yourself in the foot and dodge it so many times. And we saw Williamsport do that on the first series via a mistake by Hazleton's special teams. But now, they're down 7 and they've got to buckle it up here.
2nd down and 8. And a handoff to Bookman again, and this time he is met right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, 2 or 3 Millionaires getting up off the pile, led by Alonzo Rice, defensive end.
And that's going to be the final play of a slippery and wet first quarter here at STA Stadium.
And if you're wondering, number 50 is Alonzo Rice. That jersey change will be made for the rest of the year. He was number 20 for most of the season, so it is him.
All right, let's go down the other end of the field. We'll take a break. We'll be right back for the second quarter. WebWeeklyLive.com, powered by PA Sports Live.
Last year changed so many things, and we made it through. One thing that didn't change is the presence and commitment from the Fairfield Auto Group. We're still here, Pennsylvania strong, and 35 years strong, to service you, your family, and our neighbors. Fairfield. For fantastic deals.
Hey, this is Scott here from Park Pete's in Williamsport. Everybody's back to school. Hopefully we have some good high school games going on. Hope everybody's out there keeping safe. Just to let you know, we're here, we're open, ready to see y'all. So enjoy the game and stop on in.
All right, welcome back. Big 3rd down here to start the second quarter. 3rd down and 8.
Up there messing around with the 25-second clock again. And Williamsport fans, those of them that are braving the elements, not happy with the stripes, letting the officials know it.
They're going 4 wide. Wolf back to pass. 3-step drop. Throws pass over the middle. Passes in and out of the hands of Matt Casadas there as he flashed open in the end zone, Coach. Let's take a look at that again, Cam.
They tried to hit him on a quick slant, or a quick post, and he was there but just airmailed it just a little bit out of the hands.
A little stop and go. And
yep.
I think that ball might have been tipped
That
I look at it.
It did look like it was tipped slightly, but I think it would have been high anyway, a little bit on the high end. So here we go again, another field goal attempt for Hazleton. And even if they make this, you have to consider it a win for the Millionaire defense.
Absolutely, and it's going to be exactly where the last one was botched at the 21-yard line. So a 31-yard attempt for Luke Russo out of the hold to Connor Shamani. We have some movement right there.
Yeah, I believe Hazleton's left guard moved, and we'll wait for another 2 days for that kick to come down.
Yeah, that went about 45 yards in the air, and like a good kicker, hey, follow through, get your practice, a free practice shot.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what else I noticed about his kicks, Paul. He gets tremendous height on his kicks immediately. That takes off like a jet.
Absolutely, and now it's going to be 4th down, and it's going to cost them 5 there. It's going to be 4th and 14. And this is
36-yard kick, Paul. But it's not, listen, it's not going to bother this young man. He had plenty of leg there.
Out of the hold of Connor Shamani, 36-yarder. Snap, spot, laces, spun, kick is blocked. It is blocked. Picked up. That's Santino White who fumbles the ball.
And it's going to be recovered back by Hazleton again. Falling on it is going to be Mitchell Masting. I'll tell you what, everything so far that could go has gone for the Millionaires, not in a good way. Looks like they're off to the races with the big return off a block kick.
Ken, let's take a look at that. I think that was Bauer
fumbles the ball.
That had the ball. I thought it was White, but I'm trying to look. I couldn't see the numbers. We're going to take a look at this block here, but Hazleton's going to get the ball back.
Yeah, I thought it was Santino White, number 12. But again,
you might be right there.
Well, it was hard to see because it was sideways, Paul. So we'll reflip around.
Santino, yep.
And back on offense, come the Cougars.
Well, it is Halloween coming, so a lot of strange things are happening here. And 11:46 to go in the half, and Hazleton still leads 7-0, but gets the ball back again after the block kick and then a fumble.
That's the case. The Millionaires are dressing up as a turnover, and I don't think Coach Cruz is real pleased.
Cougars going to come out now 4 wide here. 1st down and 10. New life here, back at the 42-yard line.
And they've been heavy running on 1st down the entire night. Let's see if they choose to throw.
Nope, hand off Bookman. Bookman running wide, trying to get to the corner, and good defense there as slipping and sliding, making the tackle.
Santino White again, I believe, came all the way across the field to make the stop. Listen, one of the things we know about Williamsport with their speed, you're going to be hard-pressed to get to the sideline.
It's going to be 2nd down now and 7.
Was that Sebastian Robinson?
It was Robinson,
okay.
22.
For us, not trying to make any excuses.
It's tough to see with the black jerseys.
Tonight it's a little bit more difficult also with the rain, so our apologies.
Hey,
we should have known better because Sebastian's always around the football anyway.
We got our spotter up here, Johnny St. Clair, fresh in from Pittsburgh. See if he's spotting things for us. It's going to be 2nd down and 8. They had 2nd and 58 on the board. Wolf back to pass, under pressure, down he goes.
Yeah, there's Nyreek Burks making an appearance back in at defensive end. Smart move by the Millionaire coaching staff to get him in a passing situation, as we've seen his speed numerous times throughout the year. He's a difficult one to handle one-on-one on the edge.
And now Hazleton behind the sticks, exactly where they don't want to be. 3rd down and long at the 37-yard line.
And Burks comes out. And Williamsport has Hazleton in a bind for the first time here. They haven't had a 3rd down this long. They converted on a couple, but they were a lot shorter than this.
Now it's going to be 3rd and 16 now. Ball back at the 37-yard line. 10:23 to go in the half. Trips to the bottom of your screen. Wolf back to pass, 3-step drop. Steps up, throws, passes, going deep, down the sidelines. Passes caught. And that is Connor Shamani as he takes it for a touchdown.
He does, and you know what?
6'3", Coach. He just went up and got it.
Well, he threw it behind Williamsport's secondary, and it looked to me like they just stopped. They misplayed the ball, and Shamani didn't stop, and he was able to take it into the end zone. So another strike here for the Cougars, and the Millionaires find themselves down 2 scores.
Looks like about 63 yards for the score. And Connor got behind the defense, and like I said, height, speed, couldn't catch him.
Nice ball by Wolf again.
Yep. Russo on for the point after. Out of the hold of Shamani. Snap spot kick is up. Kick is good. Timeout on the field. 10:08 to go in the half. Hazleton 14, Williamsport nothing.
Aubrey Alexander Toyota not only has inventory, we want your business and we'll prove it. How? Highest trade allowances, lowest rates, inventory that's here, inventory that's on the way. Put your name on a new Toyota that's not even here yet. Corollas and Camrys, got them. RAV4s and 4Runners, got them. Tundras and Tacomas, got them. Go to AubreyAlexanderToyota.com and see for yourself. Aubrey Alexander Toyota, we're on the strip in Selinsgrove, taking the deals the other guys won't.
We dress up every corner of your home. We have the perfect mattress from the best sleep gallery so your delivery is immediate and free. And we have that stylish new appliance with the latest feature and finish, with digital price tags that scan the market to ensure you get the lowest price. Our own installers, service technicians, and delivery crews, with live crew tracking so your delivery day is as free as you need it to be. Serving our people, serving our planet. We are Biters Furniture, Mattress, and Appliance.
Welcome back here to SDA Stadium. Paul Ball alongside the coach, Rich Salonis. Coach, 14-0, just the way Hazleton drew it up. 14-0, just the way Williamsport did not.
Oh, big plays, and especially in a situation like that, on that down and distance, the last thing you want is anybody running behind your secondary. And it looked to me like Williamsport players lost sight of the ball, and Shamani did not, made the play, and it's 14-0 Cougars.
Russo to kick it away and squibs it again. Takes that big bounce and fielded by Frierson, and he took a seat at the 32-yard line. Coach, this half has been dominated time of possession-wise by Hazleton. Williamsport, I don't believe they have a first down. If they do, they have one.
And they haven't run more than 10 offensive plays.
No, absolutely not.
But most of that, if we're going to be honest here, most of that is Williamsport's doing.
Correct.
Taking nothing away from Hazleton's defense, but Williamsport's hurt themselves through penalties and mistakes.
No, absolutely. And the Millionaires have got to do something on this drive now.
Well, let's see if they get Harden involved, some type of a big player. They open it up just a tad.
Speed on speed. As Casadas is locked up one-on-one with Harden, bottom of your screen. Whaley under center. And he's going to hand it off to Legier.
Now he's got nowhere to go. Abreu immediately in the backfield for the Cougars, along with Mitchell Maston, who comes in with 54 tackles, 5 for losses. Add another one.
Second down and 13 now. The Millionaires behind the sticks.
9:40 left in the half, Paul. Clock running.
Excuse me, that's Hennigan in the backfield now as Whaley's on the sidelines. There's the flanker screen, and right through the hands bounced of Jameer Harden, a little low.
Yeah, on a dry night, you may make that catch, but you're definitely not going to make it on a night like tonight. That ball's got to be up around the numbers.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's the play that we've seen Jameer Harden take to the house a couple times.
Now, the big thing if you're Williamsport, you can't get frustrated. Even though things have not gone your way so far, there's a lot of football to be played yet. Keep your cool. Play one play at a time.
Third down and 13, 9:24 to go in the half. Whaley from the pistol, high snap, catches it, back to pass, under duress, and down he goes.
Yeah, Brayu's got him again, Paul. That's his second tackle for a loss in this series. It's all Cougars so far.
Oh, absolutely, with 9:10 to go, clock running. Hazleton will get the ball back, leading 14-0. And the physical aspect of Hazleton is really showing, Coach.
They're playing well, Paul. And the big thing is they're taking advantage of what Williamsport's given them, which is the football.
Pool's going to be on.
Yeah, Hazleton's players back kind of deep.
Millionaires out in punt formation. Pull line drive kick. Takes a Millionaire bounce.
Yeah, it's going to roll for a long time. That thing didn't get off the ground more than 6 feet. Almost hit a couple heads on the way down. But
it all goes in the books the same, Coach.
Yep. Williamsport will take it as things have not gone well so far. And this is without saying anything too, obvious here, this is a big down for the Millionaire defense. Big series, excuse me. They're going to have to make a player come up big, force a punt, because Hazleton's dominated. And when they haven't dominated, they've taken advantage of what Williamsport's given them.
Ball at the 36-yard line. 4 receivers now. 4 wide. Florida Cougars in motion is Bookman. Wolf. Handoff up the middle. I believe that it's Connor Kundrat, number 28.
Yeah, Sebastian in there again on another tackle for him. He's all over the place. But again, something to keep an eye on as you watch the game, folks, at home. Look at the alignment by 50, Alonzo Rice for the Millionaires, how wide they've got him aligned. And Hazleton's taking advantage of that natural gap, and they're running the ball in there for some success.
Trips to the top of your screen now. Second down and 9, 7:47 to go in this flight before the half. Wolf back to pass. Pass is caught. That is Casadas. Tries to get around the corner, and he does. Corkscrewing his way across the 47, and that's going to be a first down, Coach.
No, it isn't, Paul. They've got him marked out of bounds at about the 42.
Oh, he stepped out on the far side.
He did, on the corkscrew spin. But a great athletic move. Boy, he accelerates.
He's quick.
He is.
Third down as he stepped on the chalk there.
Young man's got a lot of acceleration.
It's going to be 3rd and 5, it looks like.
I'd like to see him and Jameer in a 40-yard dash. There's some serious speed on the field.
Third down and 5. Wolf back to pass. Steps up. Down he goes.
Yeah, Sebastian again, I believe, is going. Or is it Alonzo Rice?
52 on the tackle. Splain, right?
No, it's 50. It's Alonzo Rice again, Paul. We're having fun with Williamsport's jersey numbers, but I believe that was Rice again.
Williamsport's jerseys are usually so easy to read. These black jerseys are crinkled up. Makes it tough.
Yeah, numbers are thinner also. But the Millionaires have come through and forced the Hazleton punt.
Russo on to punt it away.
And a lot of times when things start to snowball like this on you, you just need 1 or 2 plays to get your confidence back.
We got a flag back here. We're going to sort this out and
false
start.
Coach Cruz is going to have him kick the ball again.
Hey, in this kind of weather, you might as well. $6:50 to go in the half. Millionaires getting the ball back. Harden back deep now. For Williamsport, Coach Cruz looking to get.
Oh, it's off the side of his
play.
football. We'll see where they mark this. I don't think it was a very good kick at all.
Yeah. It's going to be at the 49-yard line, and that's where the Millionaires will take over.
So good call by Coach Cruz.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's stay right here with 6:39 to go in the opening half.
You know, Williamsport really hasn't had the ball a whole lot to get a lot of people involved.
First down and 10 for the Millionaires. And up straight up the middle goes Hennigan.
They had a long trap called by Williamsport, and they just got the handoff off and got a fairly nice gain on first down. Plenty of time left in the half to get a score.
2nd down and 8. Florida Millionaires 6:16 clock running here. Whaley's going to operate again from the pistol this time. Lone setback is Hennigan. Here's a little bubble screen. That's Santino White at the 45. Down to the 40, out to the 35, and pushed out by Matthew Casadas about the 35-yard line.
A well-executed bubble screen, and Williamsport's got their first down.
It's going to be 1st down and 10 at the 36-yard line. Florida Millionaires, 5:57 to go. Clock now stopped. 3 wide for the Millionaires. Whaley hands it to Hennigan up the middle, tries to bounce to the outside and does. Tries to get to the corner, and it's a 1st down and more, and down the sidelines, slipping and sliding out of bounds about the 19-yard line, Coach.
Yeah, Williamsport's done a good job of negating Hazleton's quickness getting upfield by running a couple of trap plays, and they've had success all night with it. There you go, you see it again. Right at the tail end, Hennigan was able to get the corner.
That's our King Kong replay, as now the ball is at the 19-yard line. Millionaires in business. 1st down and 10. Handoff up the middle. Hennigan again. Cuts left, now backs right. And there's a flag on the play, and it's going to look like a holding call.
It was a holding call. It was out in front of everybody. One of the linemen just reached out and literally grabbed the jersey of a defensive tackle from Hazleton. That's what I saw. I don't know if we could see it again, but we have a Williamsport player clapping, but I don't believe this is against Hazleton, and it's not.
And it's going to push the ball back.
Once again, Williamsport's taking 2 steps forward, 1 step back with another penalty. Williamsport trips down towards us. Split receiver up top, and the pistol is Whaley.
1st down and 19. Whaley now rolling to his right. Rolling, still rolling. Puts it on his hip, tucks it away, and barrels ahead inside the 20 down to about the 17-yard line, as they got most of the penalty yardage back on that.
Did, had a nice gain there, protected the ball. So certainly a manageable 2nd down and 10 here with 5:20 and counting in the first half. I think it's very important that Williamsport gets something out of this drive.
Oh, absolutely. 2nd down and 10. 3 wide for the Millionaires. Whaley under center. And there's a draw play to Hennigan.
Yeah, and again, a quick trap play up front. Williamsport's had tremendous success with that, as Hazleton's defensive linemen are very aggressive and are getting upfield, and Williamsport's just simply running up in front of it.
It's going to be 3rd and short here, maybe 3rd and 3, as we're under 5 minutes to go in the half.
2 downs here, Paul?
Absolutely. I think so. You're controlling the line of scrimmage on this drive. Got to capitalize. Got to put the ball in the end zone. I don't think there's a reason even to throw the ball here. I think you could run the ball. You've been running the ball really effectively.
Yeah, Hazleton's in a
with
3-man
Hennigan.
front. Interesting.
Whaley under center. Oh, down he goes. Big hit.
Yeah, Ryan Mattis was right there. They brought him on a stunt, and nobody blocked him.
No, Ryan with a huge hit there. And now it's going to be 4th down, and here comes Connor Poole.
You don't have a choice now. You got to get some points off the drive. So Connor, 4 out of 5 this season with a long of 27, but we've seen him before hit this distance. 33 yards, Paul?
It's going to be 37.
37?
37 yards out of the hold of Frankie Marone. Snap, spot, kick. Kick is up, and kick is good right down the middle. Williamsport on the board Hazleton leads 14-3, 3:35 to go in the half. We'll be back. WebWeeklyLive.com, powered by PA Sports Live.
Are you looking for a new truck and can't find them? Well, at Blaze Alexander Ford, we currently have over 20 new F-150s in stock, plus 32 more in the pipeline for your reservation. Or special order your truck and get an additional $1,000. How about a new Super Duty truck? We currently have 6 of those in stock and 11 more in the pipeline for reservation. Plus, the hard-to-find Bronco and Bronco Sports, we've got them and we have them in the pipeline. So when you're looking for that next newer used vehicle and you're looking to get the best price around and the most for your trade, stop in at Blaze Alexander Ford, Route 45 in Lewisburg, and get the lowest price guaranteed.
We dress up every corner of your home. We have the perfect mattress from the best sleep gallery so your delivery is immediate and free. And we have that stylish new appliance with the latest feature and finish, with digital price tags that scan the market to ensure you get the lowest price. Our own installers, service technicians, and delivery crews, with live crew tracking so your delivery day is as free as you need it to be. Serving our people, serving our planet. We are Biters Furniture, Mattress, and Appliance.
Are you ready for some football? Webb Weekly Live is bringing you touchdowns and tailgates. Hear from local coaches.
All right, welcome back here. Connor Poole gets the Millionaires on the board. And fielded by Bookman at the 10, 15, 20, 25. Spins his way to about the 26-yard line, tackled by a host of Millionaires. Coach, they needed to get points on the board that drive. They made the most of it. Connor Poole gets them on the board 14-3. And they got us 3:28 to go in the half here. Williamsport has got to have a defensive stand here.
Well, you know, some points are better than no points, but once again, you're down there, you're getting positive yards, you're hurting Hazleton with the trap game. You get a trap game, you get a couple nice plays, penalties again.
Yeah, and Mattias blew up that third down play, and they had no choice but to kick it away. Cougars come out now with 4 wide. Here comes the jet sweep, excuse me. And that was...
Demir Sam's Glover shot out of the secondary, and he made a wonderful play.
Tried to get the ball to Casadas there and couldn't get to the corner there, and Matt's quick. So good play by Demir Sims Glover.
Senior free safety. Nice play by him to put Hazleton in a rare 2nd and long this evening.
Behind the sticks. 3 minutes to go in the half. They're going to have trips to the short side here. Wolf rolling pass is incomplete as he overshot Casadas. Had to step on the linebacker there, but a little too tall.
Well, he had pressure. He had somebody in his face, and he sort of had a stutter step for a second and wait to deliver the ball, and I don't think he was able to deliver it in the timing in the manner and fashion that he wanted it to. So
I think he wanted to go up top, Coach, to Shamani. They had one-on-one coverage at top there. I think that's where he wanted to go. But credit the Millionaire defense there as they were all over him and forced the check down, and he just overshot Casadas. Now 3rd and 12, 2:43 to go. Big play here for the Millionaire defense. And a timeout on the field by Hazleton. Good timeout. 2:43 to go. Let's take a break. We'll be right back on WebWeeklyLive.com.
Hi, I'm Rennie Rodarmel. I run the Rennie Rodarmel Agency, located at 921 Westminster Drive, Williamsport, Pennsylvania. I think my passion is meeting with the customers one-on-one, reviewing all their needs and doing the best job we can to make sure they have the best available coverage at the best price. This agency stands out above a lot of them as far as customer service. Our philosophy is not to tell a customer what they need to do. We need to know what they want us to do for them and take care of them.
Aubrey Alexander Toyota not only has inventory, we want your business and we'll prove it. How? Highest trade allowances, lowest rates, inventory that's here, inventory that's on the way. Put your name on a new Toyota that's not even here yet. Corollas and Camrys, got them. RAV4s and 4Runners, got them. Tundras and Tacomas, got them. Go to AubreyAlexanderToyota.com and see for yourself. Aubrey Alexander Toyota, we're on the strip in Selinsgrove, taking the deals the other guys won't.
Are you ready for some football? Webb Weekly Live is bringing you touchdowns and
All right, welcome back here. 3rd down and 12 after the timeout. Big down here for the Millionaire defense, Coach.
That it is, Paul.
Wolf back to pass, 3-step drop, throws, passes. Almost a one-handed catch by Casadas, but again, just over the outstretched hands. He got a hand on it.
I know, Paul. I'm sorry if I keep trying to overstep my bounds and talk over you here, but again, Williamsport had a defensive back right there and either lost sight of the ball or stopped for a split second, and you can't do that against these receivers. They're too good.
No, Wolf put the ball again in a great spot where only Casadas could catch it and just overshot him by a little bit.
And he almost did pull in a one-hand catch.
Yeah.
These are talented receivers.
Absolutely. Both sides of the ball, two evenly matched teams. High snap gets it away. Rousseau's kick takes a bounce, and everybody should run away from that, and Shamani's going to down that at the 40-yard line, and that's where George Whaley and the Millionaires will take over at the 40 with 2:24 to go here in the opening half.
Plenty of time. They've got all 3 timeouts.
The little stats here, Hennigan 7 carries, 24 yards. Whaley 2 of 4 for 22 yards and a 37-yard field goal by Poole that got the Millionaires on the board. Coach, 2:24 to go. It can be big here if they can get in here.
It can be, and
they get the ball
and
to start
they do.
the second half.
But if what Williamsport has to do now is take care of Williamsport in terms of eliminating their errors. Hazleton's been pretty steady.
3 wide for the Millionaires. In the gun is Whaley. Lone setback is Hennigan. Whaley back to pass, throws. Pass is almost intercepted.
They tried to hit Harden in the seam. Hazleton's playing his own. They're sitting right there. And again, Whaley's pass was low.
Yeah, a little short there. And like I said, the rain is coming down hard now in the final 2:20 to go in the half. Second down and 10 now. Ball at the 40-yard line. Millionaires showing 3 wide. Whaley, hands off, Hennigan up the middle, big hole, bounces to the outside 50, 45, and dropped down at the 38-yard line.
And there is an example of that quick trap again. Let's take a look at it. You'll see how quick. It's a guard trap. He's right through the hole, right there, taking advantage of Hazleton's quickness, and away he goes. If he cuts that to the outside, Paul, he still might be running.
That's our King Kong and replay there as he rumbled for a first down. First and 10 now at the 38, 1:52, clock moving. And up the middle goes Whaley, and Cougar tacklers there carried him for a couple yards forward.
Nice gain, another trap, only this time Whaley kept it. They put Santino White in sideways mode there to make it look like a sweep. Williamsport's in great shape, 1:30 and counting. They've got all their timeouts.
Coach, that's the second time they had Santino flashing across like that. Look for them to come back to that play and give him that ball. He had a open field ahead of him if they gave him the ball. 3 wide for the Millionaires now. 2nd and 6. Whaley back to pass, throws, passes incomplete as he undershot Harden again.
Yeah, George is struggling tonight throwing the football. I think that's obvious with the weather as he short-armed it again. He did have Harden in the seam.
Harden was open for a second there.
Yep.
He could have gotten the ball, but like I said, wet conditions, the rain really kicking up here now. 3rd down and 6. And now we need about 10 yards to get in range for Poole as we seen him boom them from 40 yards out.
Correct, and you need to keep that in mind because that makes it a 1-score game if you get that field goal.
Whaley's going to operate from the gun. 2 backs in the backfield, Santino White and Hennigan. Whaley back to pass, draw play, nothing doing there as
Nah, they're all over it. Ryan Matches again.
Mattis again. And it's going to be 4th down now. We'll see what the Millionaires are going to do. And we're under a minute here.
I'd be surprised if Williamsport should take one of their timeouts now and talk about things unless they're going to let the clock run all the way down. But
and then take a timeout.
I don't know. They're just sort of standing on the sideline. I think that's what Coach Cruz is going to do.
12 seconds on the play clock and running. Should be about 24 seconds left on the game clock when they call the timeout. And it's going to be 27 seconds. And they're going to call a timeout. Let's take a quick break. We'll be right back. Final 27 seconds of the half.
Jay from Alexander Kia. And Wade and I busted our butts last week and we purchased over 31 pre-owned vehicles. All our vehicles will go through a rigorous service and reconditioning inspection process so you get the best value for your dollar. If you're in the market for a new vehicle, don't forget Kia's 5-star crash rating, 5-star reliability, and an amazing 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. What matters most to me is the commitment we make to you, our valued customers. So stop, shop, and save. Alexander Kia, 2501 Lycoming Creek Road. And hey, the only deal we can't beat is the one we don't know about.
All right, welcome back here, Coach. Our other game here on Webb Weekly Live down at Jersey Shore. They're scoreless at the half, Central Mountain and Jersey Shore, and we saw some pictures of the field that did not look in good shape.
They do not have turf.
And it's going to be 4-9, and the Millionaires are going to go for it. Whaley from the pistol, 4 wide for the Millionaires. Whaley back to pass. Rolling to his left, rolls, passes, caught. That is DJ Green, and he has a first down, I believe, and steps out.
Smart move, great. And that was George's best pass of the evening. He got his feet underneath him, collected himself, put a rope out there. First down for the Millionaires. Clock stopped. But now you let that time run off. There's 19 seconds left.
Well, you still have 2 timeouts, so you can still use the middle of the field here and get your field goal kicker on.
Correct.
But I get exactly what you said, Coach. 4 wide now for the Millionaires. Trips to the bottom of your screen. Whaley from the pistol. Whaley rolling to his right. Rolling, still rolling. Throws, passes in and out of the hands as it was jarred loose. Big hit by Macasadis.
Yeah, and there were 2 Williamsport receivers.
On Harden again.
Yeah, there were 2 Williamsport receivers in the same area. And I think Santino thought it was for him, and Harden thought it was for him. But either way,
Coach, usually when you see 2 receivers that close to each other, someone ran the wrong pattern.
Correct. There is obvious miscommunication there. But now Williamsport's got 13 seconds left to go. 2 timeouts left. You can get a couple plays off here, but they've really got the field stretched wide. I think they might be looking for a post to Harden or maybe even a double move down here, Paul.
Sadis way off, about 10 yards off the ball. Whaley under center. And there's a handoff. Hennigan up the middle. 20, 15. Cuts back to about the 12-yard line. Timeout with 6 seconds to go. And they might have a chance for one play, maybe a quick corner pattern. Let's see if they kick the field goal here. 6 seconds to go, Coach. 1 timeout left. What are you dialing up here? If you do go for it.
Well, you have to throw the football. You've got to throw
right.
it to the corner. You got to throw it in the end zone because you've only got 6 seconds left. But I'm not so sure if I would just kick this field goal here and get in down 8 points at the half. But I don't know. I don't know. You know, obviously that's going to be up to
Poole is
Williamsport.
still on the sideline, and the rain just started to come down harder. As you can see it on the bench, really rippling.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what they come up with.
And George, really nice drive for the Millionaires.
Yeah, last couple plays, it's the George Whaley we've been used to seeing. He's gotten some zip on the football. It's not on the ground.
And we'll have some stats at the half, courtesy of Tony Birch, doing a great job for us as usual, keeping us on our toes here. Now trips to the bottom of your screen as Marone now flanks out from his tight end position. Whaley from the shotgun. 6 seconds to go. Long count. And that's going to – flags are going to fly here. I think someone moved in the
Cougars are clapping, and it's going to be another penalty on Williamsport.
Now, that moves you back 5 yards, Coach. Still 6 seconds to go.
Correct.
Do you have time to get to the end zone and throw a play now with 6 seconds?
It's going to be close.
Whaley from the gun. Back to pass. Looks, throws, pass over the middle, incomplete.
And now Connor's going to come out onto the field with 4 seconds left.
Little miscommunication there as the receiver went in and the ball went to the back shoulder.
And, we see miscommunication on all levels. If you watched the game last night, big miscommunication with the Arizona Cardinals cost them the game.
And this one is going to be right around the same, about 34-yarder, a little shorter. And Hazleton's going to call a timeout, I believe.
You can't take them with you.
No, absolutely. Let's take a quick break. We'll be right back. 30 seconds, 4 seconds to go in the half. Millionaires down by 11.
5. The Fairfield 5 is 35. The Fairfield 5 is 35, and we're celebrating at all 5 locations across Central PA. 5 is 35. We're the Fairfield 5 for fantastic selection and service, and we're way past old enough to drive. The Fairfield 5 is 35. Fairfield for fantastic deals.
Are you ready for some football? Webb Weekly Live is bringing you touchdowns and tailgates. Hear from local coaches and watch the best local athletes battle it out. Touchdowns and tailgates this Wednesday at 7 p.m. www.webbweeklylive.com.
All right, Coach, we're back here in a 34-yard attempt by Connor Poole. He has the leg, we know that. And
Hazleton using their timeouts. Williamsport fans don't like it.
Well, 30-second break. We'll take our last break and a half. We'll be back. All right, we're back here to SDA Stadium. 4 seconds to go in a half, and we'll try this again, Coach. Out of the hold of Frankie Marone. Frankie, the backup quarterback, so you never know, but I don't think you'll see anything with 4 seconds to go. Snap spot. Lace is spun, and it is blocked. And that's the way the half will end, Coach.
Absolutely. As Trayvon Crociato came off the edge, number 13 for the Cougars, and put an end to any scoring attempts for the Millionaires.
6'2", 180 pounds, full extension there as he just blocked that one. Cam, can we get a look at that, or are we too late? Take a look at our King Kong and replay.
Yeah, very well done if we can get a look at it as he comes off the edge. Used every bit of his 6'2" frame.
We're going to cue it up right here, and
there he comes,
boom.
Extended, just like you coached it. Great job for the Cougars, and they're going to go in up 14-3 at the half. And listen, Williamsport's down 11 points. Paul, could be much worse.
Absolutely, could definitely be much worse. One half in the books here at STA Stadium. Hazleton 14, Williamsport 3. We'll be back.
We dress up every corner of your home. We have the perfect mattress from the best sleep gallery so your delivery is immediate and free. And we have that stylish new appliance with the latest feature and finish, with digital price tags that scan the market to ensure you get the lowest price. Our own installers, service technicians, and delivery crews, with live crew tracking so your delivery day is as free as you need it to be. Serving our people, serving our planet. We are Biters Furniture, Mattress, and Appliance.
Last year changed so many things, and we made it through. One thing that didn't change is the presence and commitment from the Fairfield Auto Group. We're still here, Pennsylvania strong, and 35 years strong, to service you, your family, and our neighbors. Fairfield, for fantastic deals.
Blaze Alexander Nissan has the new Nissan you want, in stock or on the way. Looking for the newly redesigned 22 Pathfinder? We have 4 in stock and many more on the way. Reserve yours today. Need a truck? Reserve the all-new 22 Nissan Frontier coming soon. Looking for used? We have the largest pre-owned Nissan inventory ever, and they're priced to sell. The time is now to save. Check us out online at alexandernissan.com or stop and shop Alexander Nissan. We're taking deals the other guys won't.
Hi, this is Scott here from Park Pizza in Williamsport. Everybody's back to school. Hopefully we have some good high school games going on. Hope everybody's out there keeping safe. Just to let you know, we're here, we're open, ready to see y'all. So enjoy the game and stop on in.
We dress up every corner of your home. We have the perfect mattress from the best sleep gallery so your delivery is immediate and free. And we have that stylish new appliance with the latest feature and finish, with digital price tags that scan the market to ensure you get the lowest price. Our own installers, service technicians, and delivery crews, with live crew tracking so your delivery day is as free as you need it to be. Serving our people, serving our planet. We are Biters Furniture, Mattress, and Appliance.
Aubrey Alexander Toyota not only has inventory, we want your business and we'll prove it. How? Highest trade allowances, lowest rates, inventory that's here, inventory that's on the way. Put your name on a new Toyota that's not even here yet. Corollas and Camrys, got them. RAV4s and 4Runners, got them. Tundras and Tacomas, got them. Go to AubreyAlexanderToyota.com and see for yourself. Aubrey Alexander Toyota, we're on the strip in Selinsgrove, taking the deals the other guys won't.
Hi, I'm Rennie Rodarmel. I run the Rennie Rodarmel Agency, located at 921 Westminster Drive, Williamsport, Pennsylvania. I think my passion is meeting with the customers one-on-one, reviewing all their needs and doing the best job we can to make sure they have the best available coverage at the best price. This agency stands out above a lot of them as far as customer service. Our philosophy is not to tell a customer what they need to do. We need to know what they want us to do for them and take care of
Are you ready for some football? Webb Weekly Live is bringing you touchdowns and tailgates. Hear from local coaches and watch the best local athletes battle it out. Touchdowns and tailgates this Wednesday at 7 p.m. www.webbweeklylive.com.
Looking for a new truck and can't find them? Well, Blaze Alexander Ford, we currently have over 20 new F-150s in stock, plus 32 more in the pipeline for your reservation. Or special order your truck and get an additional $1,000. How about a new Super Duty truck? We currently have 6 of those in stock and 11 more in the pipeline for reservation. Plus, the hard-to-find Bronco and Bronco Sports, we've got them and we have them in the pipeline. So when you're looking for that next newer used vehicle and you're looking to get the best price around and the most for your trade, stop in at Blaze Alexander Ford, Route 45 in Lewisburg, and get the lowest price guaranteed.
Last year changed so many things, and we made it through. One thing that didn't change is the presence and commitment from the Fairfield Auto Group. We're still here, Pennsylvania strong, and 35 years strong, to service you, your family, and our neighbors. Fairfield, for fantastic deals. 5. The Fairfield 5 is 35. The Fairfield 5 is 35, and we're celebrating at all 5 locations across Central PA. 5 is 35. We're the Fairfield 5 for fantastic selection and service, and we're way past old enough to drive. The Fairfield 5 is 35. Fairfield for fantastic deals.
We dress up every corner of your home. We have the perfect mattress from the best sleep gallery so your delivery is immediate and free. And we have that stylish new appliance with the latest feature and finish, with digital price tags that scan the market to ensure you get the lowest price. Our own installers, service technicians, and delivery crews, with live crew tracking so your delivery day is as free as you need it to be. Serving our people, serving our planet. We are Biters Furniture, Mattress, and Appliance.
All right, we're back here at the half. Paul Bowe, Rich Salonis, WebWeeklyLive.com, powered by PA Sports Live. Coach, 14-3 Hazleton leads after one half. The rain is still falling here, but I'll tell you what, the Cougars really played well. Williamsport was their own worst enemy here, turning the ball over numerous times.
Exactly. If you're Hazleton, this could very easily be 28 on your side. If you're Williamsport, you're lucky to get out of here at 14-3, but it's been blizzard of penalties and turnovers for the Millionaires. And listen, the fact of the matter is when you're playing against good football teams, you can't do that and get away with it.
No, absolutely. And we are getting, like you said, last game of the regular season, both teams headed to postseason, and you're not going to go very far shooting yourself in the foot like that. For Williamsport, George Whaley, 3 of 9, 33 yards. Having a lot of trouble with the ball. You're seeing a lot of passes sail high or sail short, but none really on the mark.
Well, the good thing for George is towards the end of the half, he started to heat up a little bit and did throw a couple of decent passes on the money.
Yeah, Nasir Hennigan led the way on the ground. 9 carries, 54 yards, 1 catch for 15 yards on the defensive side of the ball. Williamsport with 3 sacks. Rice, Cruz, and Burks, all with 1 each, respectively.
And their defense has come up big in a couple places where, again, Hazleton could have punched those in to make them touchdowns, and Williamsport held them off. So Williamsport's going to get the ball to start the third quarter.
Yeah, also block kick. Whaley and Santino White with 2 blocks. Poole had that 27-yard field goal. His second one was blocked for Hazleton. Tyler Wolf, 5 of 10, 82 yards, 2 touchdown passes, really, really playing well.
Yeah, the weather's not bothering him at all. He's throwing some nice footballs, especially deep tonight. And again, a couple of situations for Williamsport where, very simply, Connor Shamani, and, they've made the plays, they've made the catches, at least that one, the long one that we looked at there, and Williamsport has not.
Yeah, and Matthew Bookman, he had 10 carries in the first quarter, only 2 in the second, but he finished with 43 yards, 1 catch, the 6-yard touchdown. He also had a fumble recovery. Really, really talented player, just as good as advertised here, and he's been all over the field.
Yeah, there's a reason why Hazleton's 6-3, and they're a good football team.
Yeah, and Matthew Casadas returning from injury, 2 catches, 12 yards, but really playing well defense. Jameer Harden, he's been on him every single time. Harden shut out in the first half.
Correct. And, with Casadas back in the lineup for Hazleton, just that extra dimension that Wolf has to go to, and it just makes you defend one more player. And especially if you get yourself in a situation offensively, you can scheme people by formation and really put some people in binds. And Hazleton's done a good job with that in the first half.
No, and the big play at a half, Wolf to Shamani, 63 yards on 3rd down and 16. Connor got behind the defense and just outran everybody to the end zone. Also a big play to block field goal at the end of the half by Cacciardo there. And we're at the half here, like I said, 14-3. Teams coming back out on the field.
And the rain's picked up, actually.
And the rain has picked back up. It slowed down a little bit during the game and a little bit at halftime, but once again, we're seeing these pockets of rain. They said down at Jersey Shore, they're scoreless there, and the mud is up to their knees on a grass field. So thank God we have turf here, as the field was in great condition at the beginning of the game.
I can tell you, Thompson Street Stadium has never been kind to rain.
All right, we're at the half. Hazleton leads 14-3. We'll be right back with the second half kickoff.
Hi, I'm Rennie Rodarmel. I run the Rennie Rodarmel Agency, located at 921 Westminster Drive, Williamsport, Pennsylvania. I think my passion is meeting with the customers one-on-one, reviewing all their needs and doing the best job we can to make sure they have the best available coverage at the best price. This agency stands out above a lot of them as far as customer service. Our philosophy is not to tell a customer what they need to do. We need to know what they want us to do for them and take
Blaze Alexander Nissan has the new Nissan you want, in stock or on the way. Looking for the newly redesigned 22 Pathfinder? We have 4 in stock and many more on the way. Reserve yours today. Need a truck? Reserve the all-new 22 Nissan Frontier coming soon. Looking for used? We have the largest pre-owned Nissan inventory ever, and they're priced to sell. The time is now to save. Check us out online at alexandernissan.com or stop and shop Alexander Nissan. We're taking deals the other guys won't.
Five. The Fairfield 5 is 35. The Fairfield 5 is 35, and we're celebrating at all 5 locations across Central PA. 5 is 35. We're the Fairfield 5 for fantastic selection and service, and we're way past old enough to drive. The Fairfield 5 is 35. Fairfield for fantastic deals.
We dress up every corner of your home. We have the perfect mattress from the best sleep gallery so your delivery is immediate and free. And we have that stylish new appliance with the latest feature and finish, with digital price tags that scan the market to ensure you get the lowest price. Our own installers, service technicians, and delivery crews, with live crew tracking so your delivery day is as free as you need it to be. Serving our people, serving our planet. We are Biters Furniture, Mattress, and Appliance.
Family table away from home is Dolly's Diner, now with 3 great locations. The original Dolly's, Loyal Sock, behind Rita's off the Golden Strip. Dolly's in Toursville, where Dolly met Griggs. And now the new Dolly's, Park Avenue, Williamsport, formerly Donna's Restaurant. With those amazing breakfasts, daily and chef specials, sticky buns, and more, and Griggs Coffee and Peanuts. Don't miss it. Dolly's Diner, your family table away from home, covering the Williamsport area. Looking for a new truck and can't find them? Well, at Blaze Alexander Ford, we currently have over 20 new F-150s in stock, plus 32 more in the pipeline for your reservation. Or special order your truck and get an additional $1,000. How about a new Super Duty truck? We currently have 6 of those in stock and 11 more in the pipeline for reservation. Plus, the hard-to-find Bronco and Bronco Sports, we've got them and we have them in the pipeline. So when you're looking for that next new or used vehicle and you're looking to get the best price around and the most for your trade, stop in at Blaze Alexander Ford, Route 45 in Lewisburg, and get the lowest price guaranteed.
Hi, I'm Adam at Blaze Alexander Chevrolet in Muncie, and we have a lot full of brand new Chevrolets and pristine pre-owned vehicles. We've been stocking up on top quality, low mileage, local pre-owned cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. We currently have 175 pre-owned vehicles on the lot in great condition. We have low rates, a great selection, and your trade-in value has never been higher. Stop in today or check us out online at blazealexanderchevy.com, where you'll find the lowest price guaranteed.
All right, welcome back here. We are at the half. Here at Williamsport, Hazleton leads 14-3. Sanders Mortuary, 821 Diamond Avenue. Give them a call for all your final expense needs. They've been doing it a long time. Family owned and operated. 570-322-3466. Coach, 2 quarters in the books, 2 more to go. And the rain is picking up.
Yeah, it's been like this all night. It goes away. It doesn't go away, but it gets down to a little bit of a mist. A little fog starts coming in. Then the next thing you know, it's into a downpour, which we are close to that mode now. And, you know, Williamsport's going to get the ball to start the third quarter, and I'm sure one of the things on their to-do list is to get some points on the scoreboard.
And Williamsport will receive the ball.
Hazleton has chosen to squib kick tonight every time that they've kicked off. They've almost recovered one of them, but the last couple were Williamsport was on top of it and recovered the ball with good field position to start. So we'll see what the Cougars choose to do to start the third quarter, Mr. Bowe.
All right, we are set to get underway as Luke Russo has it teed up. And back deep looks like Jameer Harden. Can't see the number from here.
I believe that is him, Paul.
And Russo squibs it again and alertly fell on by a Millionaire there. And a Millionaire's going to have great field position.
Well, when you choose to squib, you know, you've got to take into consideration that's one of the things that can happen that's not good. And the last two times that Hazleton's done it, Williamsport, as I said, has gotten themselves great field position. So you're starting on your own 44 here in a crucial drive to start the second half, down 11 points.
See if Williamsport comes out running the ball. They were really effective on that last drive. And now they're going to start with Hennigan in the backfield again, trips to the top of your screen. And Whaley's going to operate this time under center from the 43-yard line. And there is a handoff. Hennigan up the middle. Flags fly and tackled by a host of Cougars.
Yeah, I think it's going to be another hold on Williamsport. And, boy, that's at least their third hold tonight that's been called on them. And that flag came in very quickly.
And a lot of times you'll see holds when they run wide, but this was right in the middle of the line.
And a couple of them have been in there because they've trapped efficiently for the most part. But once again, starting behind the sticks.
One thing Williamsport has not done, and I touched on this earlier, Coach, in the first half, they have not attempted to run wide at all.
No, they have not. They have not done that so far. And when they have run, they have had success running the ball with their trap game, but it's been accompanied with fumbles or penalties.
They're going to go 4 wide now. Marone at the bottom of your screen, and Whaley's going to operate from the pistol. Long count. Whaley's going to call his own number. Trying to bounce to the outside, but gets corralled in up at the 40.
And Hazleton is very sound schematically. They're balanced defensively. So, you know, it presents a little bit of an issue if you're looking to get an advantage as to where you want to run the football. But they're well coached, Paul. Their players have not been out of position very much at all this evening.
Absolutely. Hazleton's always been a very disciplined team from the days of Richie Matz and Rocky Patron and all the coaches that coached at Hazleton. They were always very disciplined and always well respected. Whaley rolling out to his right. There's another flag, and down he goes. And a big hit.
Yeah, Mitchell Maxton again in there on the play. Hazleton pursues quickly, and we're going to see what Coach Bookman wants to do here, if he wants to take him back even further, because it's another hold on the Millionaires.
We don't have the penalty stats here, but I can tell you what, Williamsport has had a ton of penalties here to start this third quarter here. To start off with 2, they started the game off with 2.
Well, I believe they've got at least 4 just holding penalties alone, just holds. So, you know, you've got second and a county mile, basically 23-plus yards to go for a first down.
And this is what happened last week against Wilkes-Barre. I mean, the penalties were just astronomical. And now Williamsport's going 4 wide. Now Marone flanks out from his tight end position. Back to pass is Whaley. Looking to set up the screen. Whaley puts it on his hip. Down he goes.
He's not going to go anywhere. Sitting right at home and staying in very disciplined is Ramon Abreu. That's at least his third sack or tackle for a loss tonight. And again, you know, it's just very hard as an offensive coordinator to dial up something when you're third in so many yards behind the sticks, let alone add monsoon conditions into it.
Yeah, rain continues to fall here. 3rd down and 33, Coach. I don't know any coaches that have too much dialed up for 3rd and 33. Maybe just run it and punt it away and live the fight another day. And it's going to be a handoff to Hennigan. Hennigan spins, gets to the outside, 25, 30, bounces to the outside to almost to the 40, about the 38-yard line, and still way, way short, but gives the punter some room out to about the 40-yard line. Play a little field position game now as the Millionaires are going to kick it away as Connor Poole comes out.
great individual effort by heading in as he was met in the backfield, and that could have been another loss, but he was able to avoid that and turn it into a positive gain. And right now, I don't think Coach Cruz can be very happy with his offensive line at all.
Shamani and Bookman back deep.
Nobody covering the slot for Williamsport here.
Remember, the backup quarterback is the up back there, Frankie Marone. And Poole, another line drive kick. See if it takes a bounce, and it does take a Millionaire bounce, and it's going to roll out at the 15-yard line. And that's where Tyler Wolf and the Cougars will start the second half, leading 14-3 with 9:33 to go in the third quarter. Seems like it's a long time, Coach, that before Hazleton had the ball.
It does seem that way. You know, Williamsport put that drive on at the end of the half, and then it became extended because everybody was using their timeouts on both sides. So, yeah, it seems like it's been a couple hours since Mr. Wolf has brought his pack, if you will, onto the field here. But they've been pretty steady tonight. They haven't really hurt themselves, and they've been able to move the football against Williamsport's defense.
Wolf from the pistol. Rolls out, rolling to his right, rolls, throws, passes, incomplete as he short off Casadas. If he could have got that to him, that was a touchdown.
Well, Casadas had nothing but green and rain in front of him if he would have hit him on the run. But that's a difficult throw to make when it's dry out. But boy, I like the way he handles himself as a quarterback, Paul. He's under control. He knows exactly what he wants to do with the football, and he hasn't missed too many tonight.
No, and it doesn't seem like he makes the big mistakes. As you can see with his numbers, very high percentage of completions.
And not tonight.
Nice 5 of 11 now tonight. Wolf handoff to adds Bookman at the 15, and he is tackled immediately as he twists and turns.
And Riley Bauer, their senior linebacker, to make the stop amongst a couple other people for the Millionaires. And that was a designed cutback, but Williamsport did a good job of staying home and in their lanes to make the tackle.
Yeah, you could just see the athleticism of Matt Bookman there.
And Williamsport's had Hazleton in this third and long yardage a couple of times tonight, and I think they're pretty much 50-50
yeah, they did
on
a lot,
their stops.
They did a damage on the 3rd and 16, but like you said, it's been about half and half. Hazel's going to come out now 4 wide as Price now to the bottom of your screen. 2 to the top, 2 to the bottom. Wolf from the gun. Back to pass. Looks, throws, passes, dropped. Had Casadas, and it slipped out of his hands, and that would have been close to a first down, and now a punting predicament for the Cougars.
Yeah, I think they would have stopped him a little bit short, but again, they were looking for an inside seam, and the ball was there. Casadas didn't bring it in.
Russo on to punt it away.
Luke Russo does everything for the Cougars kick-wise.
And back deep for the Millionaires is Jameer Harden, I believe, again.
Jameer's about due for a big play here. He's been pretty quiet
almost
tonight.
blocked, and that went straight up in the air.
It did, but you're going to have another flag on the Millionaires, and now it's going to be whether it's going to give Hazleton a first down or not.
They called running into the kicker.
We'll see which it is, whether it's going to be the roughing.
Which would be a first.
Which would be a first down. And then I believe, is there another penalty flag down the field also or not? I didn't see that one. I just saw one. Okay, so Williamsport coaches are saying that ball was tipped, which would negate the penalty.
Correct.
So I did not see it or hear it, but they said that it was hearable on the field. So
refs are sorting this out. And that's going to be a first down.
Wow. Wow, that hurts. That hurts if you're Williamsport, but again, you've got to be disciplined there. They had 2 or 3 people around it, and just not going Williamsport's way here to start the second half off, Paul. 1st and 10 for the Cougars.
8:28 to go in the third quarter. First down and 10 now for the Cougars with new life at their own 31-yard line. From the pistol is Wolf, and there's a fumble on the play, and I think Bookman got it back, and another flag flies in.
Yeah, Now, Hazleton's gone to that jumbo pistol, if you will, with 3 backs in the backfield a couple times tonight, and they've run the power play off of it to Bookman. This time there was an error and a fumble. Let's see what the flag is.
This one's going against Hazleton. It's going to be a hold.
And some sarcastic cheers from down below from the Millionaire faithful.
It's going to be first down and 20 now. Line to gain all the way up at the 41-yard line.
Yeah, don't discount a screen here to Casadas.
Well, they've been trying to get the ball to Casadas, and they haven't taken a shot at Chimani. Top of your screen there.
We're in that same formation, and now they're going to throw out of it.
Back to pass. Looks, throws, passes. Down to sidelines for Casadas, and he turned around and went back through the defender. No flag on the play. Good call.
This was fairly well defended, but this is a double move by Casadas. You're going to see him come off the line. He's going to break in for a second and then run back to the flag. Good pass, a little bit underthrown, but very well defended by Williamsport.
And Santino White giving the help over the top there. DJ Green was not fooled. Good defense there by the Millionaires. Set up second down and 20.
And one thing missing tonight that we haven't seen, Nyreek Burks had a nice sack earlier in the game. Williamsport's pressure has not been as consistent on passing downs as I think his coach would like it.
I do not see him in the game right now, Coach. And there's going to be a timeout on the field as Hazleton will take their first timeout. We'll take one also. 7:40 to go, third quarter, 14-3, Cougars.
5. The Fairfield 5 is 35. The Fairfield 5 is 35, and we're celebrating at all 5 locations across Central PA. 5 is 35. We're the Fairfield 5 for fantastic selection and service, and we're way past old enough to drive. The Fairfield 5 is 35. Fairfield for fantastic deals.
We dress up every corner of your home. We have the perfect mattress from the best sleep gallery so your delivery is immediate and free. And we have that stylish new appliance with the latest feature and finish, with digital price tags that scan the market to ensure you get the lowest price. Our own installers, service technicians, and delivery crews with live crew tracking so your delivery day is as free.
All right, welcome back here. Second down, 21, 7:40 to go here in the third quarter. And there's a handoff to Bookman across the 20 and upended at the 22-yard line. It'll be third and long for the Cougars here.
Santino White in on the play there from his linebacker, strong safety position. Nice job by the senior.
Chuck Cruz hobbling off the field here right on the sideline in front of us. Not a good sign for the defense. (14-3) Hazleton, 7:14 to go, third quarter. Ball, Rich Salonis. Thanks for watching on WebWeeklyLive.com.
They've got Shamani up top. Excuse me, Paul. Just keep an eye on him.
Well, his family's listening. They're not going to be happy you mispronounced his name, Coach. And a handoff up the middle. Hayden playing it safe there.
Correct. And nothing wrong with that with the 14-3 lead in these conditions.
No, punt it away, and like I said, the conditions getting worse, not better. And you're ahead by 11 points.
Correct.
Defense has played well, and I agree with you, Coach. So Jameer Harden is due, has not caught a pass, and has not returned a punt.
Well, Williamsport's playmakers have been sort of quiet this evening, so it'll be interesting to see if they can get
High
back
snap.
in the game.
Russo corrals it and straight up in the air again. And takes a Swiss bounce, a neutral one, if that, Coach.
Right. Well,
up
now
at the 46-yard line.
So here you go. You're Williamsport. You start at the half with the ball on your own 45, 46. Now your second possession is going to be in the exact same spot, basically. You can't ask for anything more to start drives. They've got to execute and stop hurting themselves with penalties.
Our other game on Webb Weekly Live, Jersey Shore and Central Mountain. Jersey Shore was 0-0 at the half. Bulldogs now up 17-0
Wow,
in
what a
mud
shock.
game down there.
Yeah, how about that? Jersey Shore's excelling in the second half. We haven't seen that, have we?
3 wide now for the Millionaires. First down. Handoff. Hennigan up the middle. spinning his way, gained maybe 2 on the play.
No, that's Abreu again. He has played an outstanding football game for a defensive lineman tonight.
We haven't seen much of Legier Whaley since the first quarter. Not sure if he was injured or no, it's been mostly Hennigan. And it's going to be 2nd down and 9, Coach. 5:50 to go. Third quarter, half over. 4 wide, 4 to Millionaires. Whaley, here's the flanker screen there. That is DJ Green. And dropped immediately.
Well done by Hazleton again. They are schematically sound in where they are aligned. They're never really far away from the football, and they're not outnumbered because they're balanced in the way they align. So we got a 3rd down and 6 for the Millionaires.
And Coach, we got to change a quarterback. Frankie Marone now in a quarterback.
He is.
Marone now from the gun, 3 wide, 4 wide, make it. Marone, quick pass over the middle. Pass is caught. Stretches ahead for a 1st down is Santino White.
And it looks to me like Hazleton's going to give them White and say, "Hey, that's who we're gonna make you throw to. We're going to try and throttle down everybody else." But a nice, what they call a spot pattern. We ran to a spot. Ball was delivered. 1st down for the Millionaires.
And Frankie is very accurate on those short passes. Now again, 3 wide for the Millionaires. 1st down and 10. Handoff. Hennigan straight up the middle, carrying tacklers with him. Gained about 8 yards on 1st down for Nasir.
Yeah, he did a nice job with a backside fold block. I don't know if we could see that again, but an interesting way of blocking that inside run. And Nasir did a nice job of carrying some people. And here we go again. The Millionaires on the move. And the record tonight's been a couple good plays, shoot themselves in the foot.
3 wide for the Millionaires. Marone from the gun. Little movement there, and I think they're going to get, that's going to cost Hazleton 5.
Yeah, it's going to be Jim Beltray. They're going to get the junior defensive end for the Cougars in the neutral zone, and he's going to come out.
Coach Frankie Marone providing a spark for this offense here. We saw Frankie quarterback the first couple games for the Millionaires, and then they switched over to George Whaley, now back to the senior, 6 foot, 185-pounder.
And Brady Mazanko has replaced Beltray for the Cougars.
And Hennigan again, making people miss, barreling his way, turning inside the 20 and down to about the 16-yard line. Nasir Hennigan running hard, Coach.
Yeah, that's what we're used to seeing from the Millionaires. He gets himself going north and south, and listen, they've got a little bit of a spark now as they continue to march the ball down with 3:34 and counting in this 3rd quarter, down 11 points. Marone, another inside trap to Hennigan, and he busts it outside, still on his feet, down to about the 15, Paul, a gain of about 3 or 4.
Yeah, the rains continue to go harder and harder here, but this running game is really kicking it into high gear for the Millionaires. It's been all Nasir Hennigan.
And the thing to remember here is, listen, it looks a lot worse on the scoreboard than what it is. You get a field goal here, you're still 1 score down only.
3 wide for the Millionaires from the pistol is now Marone. Oh, bad snap. Frankie falls on it back at the 20.
There it is, and now you've lost 4 yards on that. You've got 3rd and 11.
Coach Nasir Hennigan, 13 carries, 84 yards.
He's woken up here, especially in the second half.
For the 5'10", 195-pound junior. Good to see Nasir getting a good game back under his legs.
Well, you know, Hazleton's done a very good job of taking Harden and Green out of the football game from the passing standpoint.
Yeah, Harden does not have a catch still. 4 wide now for the Millionaires. 3rd down and 12, 2:08 to go in the 3rd quarter. Marone, little shoulder fake. Puts it on his hip. He's going to take off. A flag flies again, and that's probably going to come back.
I think it's going to be another hold.
Now, interesting to do. Are you going to move them back, or are you going to go 4th down, Coach?
Oh, I'm going to move them back in this situation because it takes them out of field goal range here on the 3rd down. That's my thinking with the weather. And if I'm Hazleton, if I'm Coach Bookman, I'm thinking, hey, they haven't really hurt us, burned us with a big play, so we'll see.
I think they called a face mask on that. Could not see the signal from here. Not on holding.
That's at least 6. That's a lot of holding calls in a football game, Paul.
Yes, absolutely. 1:39 to go in the third quarter. Now third down, and it's going to be about 23, it looks to me.
Somewhere in there, the scoreboard's not up, but it's a long way. Let's just say that. And they're stopping play till they reset the clock to 1:54. They've got it at 1:39. So if you're wondering what the delay is, that's what it is. Another thing that Hazleton's done tonight with Bookman defensively, Matt Bookman, is they've lined him up at a free safety, but they've started to roll him before the ball snap to help either way in certain formations.
He's in center field right now. Harden's going for a double move. There it is. Marone throws deep to Harden. He's got it for a touchdown.
There you go.
Jameer Harden gets into the end zone from 20 yards out, from 32 yards out.
And let's take a look at it again. It's
double
just a
move.
straight double move, post corner. Frankie put it where he needed to, and had great coverage for Hazleton. But, hey, playmakers make plays. And
Absolutely.
there were two playmakers going up against each other there, and one for Hazleton with Shamani earlier, and now this one for Williamsport.
On third and long.
Yep, for Jameer Harden, and they were both third and long plays, I believe.
Yeah, Hazleton's was 3rd and 16. That was 3rd and 23. And a new game here. They're going to go for 2 here, trying to cut the lead to 3.
Yeah, Hazleton coaches are yelling for a reverse. And
Marone.
Coach Brown's changing the play. He's got 3 seconds to
they're all
snap
bunched
it.
up here. Marone, and there was a handoff, and
Williamsport had to take a timeout there, and I know they didn't want to do that on an extra point play, but it looked like Coach Brown was trying to change the play late into it, and I guess better off getting a timeout and getting everything in order than.
Let's take a quick break here. 14-9, 1:47 to go in the third.
Are you looking for a new truck and can't find them? Well, at Blaze Alexander Ford, we currently have over 20 new F-150s in stock, plus 32 more in the pipeline for your reservation. Or special order your truck and get an additional $1,000. How about a new Super Duty truck? We currently have 6 of those in stock and 11 more in the pipeline for reservation. Plus, the hard-to-find Bronco and Bronco Sports, we've got them and we have them in the pipeline. So when you're looking for that next new or used vehicle and you're looking to get the best price around and the most for your trade, stop in at Blaze Alexander Ford, Route 45 in Lewisburg, and get the lowest price guaranteed.
We dress up every corner of your home. We have the perfect mattress from the best sleep gallery so your delivery is immediate and free. And we have that stylish new appliance with the latest feature and finish, with digital price tags that scan the market to ensure you get the lowest price. Our own installers, service technicians, and delivery crews with live crew tracking.
All right, we're back here, Coach. They're going for 2. And Marone under center. And Hennigan, he's in for the 2-point conversion.
And inside trap play again, which has been very good to Williamsport tonight from anywhere on the field.
Time out in the field. We got a ball game here. Hazleton 14, Williamsport 11. 1:47 to go here in the third quarter. We'll be back to STA Stadium with the kickoff.
Hi, this is Scott here from Park Pizza in Williamsport. Everybody's back to school. Hopefully we have some good high school games going on. Hope everybody's out there keeping safe. Just to let you know, we're here, we're open, ready to see y'all. So enjoy the game and stop on in.
Hi, I'm Rennie Rodarmel. I run the Rennie Rodarmel Agency, located at 921 Westminster Drive, Williamsport, Pennsylvania. I think my passion is meeting with the customers one-on-one, reviewing all their needs and doing the best job we can to make sure they have the best available coverage at the best price. This agency stands out above a lot of them as far as customer service. Our philosophy is not to tell a customer what they need to do. We need to know what they want us to do for them and take care of them.
we go. 14-11. Hazen leads, and Bookman fields it at the 10. Bookman at the 15. 20, 25, and that's where the Cougars will start off at the 25-yard line. 26, they're going to spot it up. 14-11, Hazen lead down to 3.
And now, Mr. Bowe, we will see if Coach Bookman's philosophy changes just a tad here and they get back going a little bit more to their pass game. That, Hazleton throttled it down a little bit with that lead, but we'll see if they stay conservative or if they open it up a little bit here on first down. They've been very run-heavy first down tonight.
Frankie Marone on that drive, coach, 3 for 3, 43 yards and a touchdown, providing the spark, going from tight end to quarterback. Wolf, Hannah, Bookman, right side. Not much doing there.
Now about 2 or 3 yards. And again, I don't know, maybe my mind's playing tricks on me, but if you go back and look at this, I don't know if Hazleton's throwing a pass on first down tonight. They've been very run-heavy.
It's going to be 2nd down and 8, 1:13 to go here in the third quarter from STA Stadium. Crowd really into this one here. Wolf back to pass, 3-step drop, throws, looking long, passes incomplete, almost intercepted by Santino White there. Blanket coverage by Frierson and White.
Yet they had 2 people on him again, much like the one they scored on earlier. Same sideline, but this time well played by the Millionaires. We've got a 3rd down and 6, and I'll tell you, a couple of the Hazleton Cougar linemen, Mr. Abreu, is having some words with the rest of the offense in between the play here. I don't think he's too happy with the way the game's been going here lately.
Well, 3rd down and 8 now, ball at the 29. Last 55 seconds of the third quarter. Same formation for the Cougars. Wolf from the gun, back to pass, looks under pressure, flushed out, puts it on his hip, tries to go, and he runs out of real estate there as he is forced out by 42. That's Riley Bauer.
Correct. A good job by Williamsport in zone coverage in that play. A little bit of pressure, and what pressure does is forces you to alter things. And again, nothing was there, but as we talked about all night, smart play by Tyler Wolf. Don't force anything. Get out of bounds. Live to play another day here. You don't want to give Williamsport a turnover.
No, you could feel the momentum shifted here to the Millionaires this second half. High snap again, corralled by Russo. Good kick away. And fumble there. And
I think Williamsport was lucky to get back on top of it.
I don't know if Hardin lost it in the lights or in the rain, but it hit off his knee.
He lost it somehow. And you don't like to let the ball bounce. You don't want to lose yardage, but you ultimately don't want to lose possession. So, it's
that would have been devastating.
Absolutely.
Right
it's to be expected that you're going to have a hard time fielding tonight with the weather conditions. Now, Paul, this is interesting. Look where Williamsport has the ball, because I believe this is the 3rd time they've been within a yard of starting at the same spot.
Yeah, they've had great field position the whole second half.
Don't be surprised if they go right back again, as they've got Hardin out here one-on-one again.
Marone from the gun, 2 setbacks. There's that counter give right there to Hennigan. And no gain on the play, Coach.
No gain. Nope, Hazleton's defensive line's been pretty stout tonight. And listen, they're aggressive and they're penetrating and getting upfield, so they're either making the big play or Williamsport's getting a trap off or 2 and hurting them. So it's take and give, and that's going to take us, I think, to the end of the quarter, Paul.
Yeah, Williamsport's going to let the quarter run out. 14-11, Hazleton leads. We're headed to the 4th here on WebWeeklyLive.com, powered by PA Sports Live. We'll be back to SDA Stadium.
We dress up every corner of your home. We have the perfect mattress from the best sleep gallery, so your delivery is immediate and free. And we have that stylish new appliance with the latest feature and finish, with digital price tags that scan the market to ensure you get the lowest price. Our own installers, service technicians, and delivery crews, with live crew tracking, so your delivery day is as free as you need it to be. Serving our people, serving our planet. We are Biters Furniture, Mattress, and Appliance.
5. 5. The Fairfield 5 is 35. The Fairfield 5 is 35, and we're celebrating at all 5 locations across Central PA. 5. 5 is 35. We're the Fairfield 5 for fantastic selection and service, and we're way past old enough to drive. The Fairfield 5 is 35. Fairfield for fantastic deals.
All right, welcome back here. Fourth quarter set to get underway. Paul Bowe to Coach Rich Salonis. Coach, we got a good one, 14-11. Cougars lead the Millionaires.
You know, we do, and we talked in our halftime show about how it could have been much worse for Hazleton. You kind of got the feeling, you know, Williamsport was down but not out, and I think we've seen a momentum swing here.
And we said this so many times in high school football, it could change on a dime in one play. Marone now under center. And Hennigan, side steps about 50, 45, explodes to the 40 and down to the 35-yard line. Let's get a look at that at our King Kongan replay.
Yeah, again, here we see Williamsport on a little bit of a reverse pivot delay. But watch the hole open up for Hennigan. Right there, you got a trap by Cruz. Nice job. Nice kick-out block, and up the field he goes, north and south. And once he gets going, he's hard to bring down. Another first down for Williamsport, and they've woken up.
Nasir Hennigan making things happen on the ground. Millionaires cooking with gas here. First down now at the 33-yard line, and another penalty.
Yep, DJ Green got started early.
You know, 10th game of the season, Coach. You don't see a lot of these penalties a lot of times.
No, you want to be playing your best football at this time of the year, and those types of penalties are mental. They're totally controllable.
Hennigan now 15 carries for $106 as he's over the century mark. Marone on fire since he came in at quarterback here. 3 wide for the Millionaires. First down and 15, 11:36 to go in your ball game. Millionaires down by 3. Handoff up the middle again. Hennigan, good defense by the Cougars.
They tried to come back again with another influence trap play where they pulled 2 linemen the same way from both sides of the center, but Hazleton played that very well.
It's going to set up second down and 13.
Both teams have used the timeout the second half in a game like this. We'll see if that has any bearing as the clock continues to run.
Second down. Handoff. Hennigan again making people miss.
Yeah, he ran outside of his trap block that time. He should have taken it up inside of it, and Hazleton was waiting for him. We've got a big third down call here, Paul Bowe. Third and about 14 or 15, and an injured Cougar. I believe that's Mattis.
It's Mattis. Yep, Ryan Mattis, number 10. Let's take a quick break. Injury timeout here at STA Stadium.
Blaze Alexander Nissan has the new Nissan you want, in stock or on the way. Looking for the newly redesigned 22 Pathfinder? We have 4 in stock and many more on the way. Reserve yours today. Need a truck? Reserve the all-new 22 Nissan Frontier coming soon. Looking for used? We have the largest pre-owned Nissan inventory ever, and they're priced to sell. The time is now to save. Check us out online at alexandernissan.com or stop and shop Alexander Nissan. We're taking deals the other guys won't.
Are you ready for some football? Webb Weekly Live is bringing you touchdowns and tailgates. Hear from local coaches and watch the best local athletes battle it out. Touchdowns and tailgates this Wednesday at 7 p.m. www.webweekly.
All right, welcome back. Third down and 12 here. Now ball at the 36-yard line. Line to gain is the 23. Quick pass over the middle, and Harden couldn't haul it in. And that would have been close to the first down, broken up by Casadas.
That was actually fairly well defended by Hazleton. They had 3 people around the ball. That would have been a tremendous catch. Listen, there's no harm, no foul here. The way Williamsport's defense has been playing.
We talked about it in the break, Coach. Punt it away.
Yep. Try to get it off on the corner somehow, some way. Again, there's nobody covering Williamsport's slot now. Hazleton walks a player out.
We're going to see if Marone tries to get 5 yards closer. And Poole kicks it away, line drive, and it's going to roll into the end zone for a touchback, and the Cougars will start at their own 20 with 10:20 to go in the ball game, leading 14-11.
And the momentum now is back, kind of in the middle between both teams. Williamsport had it, but they've really been effective defensively here in the second half against Hazleton. Combination, I think, of Hazleton not having very good starting position.
And a final score down at Jersey Shore 24, Central Mountain nothing.
Well, congratulations to Coach Gravis and his Bulldogs on an undefeated season.
First down and 10 for the Cougars. Ball at the 20-yard line. A little double reverse to Casadas.
Yeah, he
turns it up and maybe got 2 yards on the play as Williamsport stayed home.
Yeah, they defended that beautifully. And listen, any mortal loses 5 yards on that play. Casadas' speed was able to get some positive yardage out of nothing because there were a host of black jerseys waiting for him.
And a very heads-up play by the Hazleton line. You said them put their hands up in the air. Very easily could have been 2 blocks in the back, but they held their ground and did not push the defender because they were in perfect position there. 10:13 to go. It's going to be second down and 9. 4 wide now for the Cougars. Wolf from the shotgun. Lone setback is Bookman. And it is a handoff to Bookman up the middle.
He's got himself a 4 or 5 yard gain. It's going to be a manageable third down, but a third down and 2 or 3 nonetheless, Paul.
Be 3rd and 2. 9:57 clock running in the ball game.
And this is a big third down for both teams because if you're Hazleton, you could grind another couple minutes off the clock if you get this first down.
They're going trips to the top of your screen. Hand off Bookman, and he is not going to get it. He is met at the line of scrimmage.
No.
Maybe lost a yard there. Bauer on the tackle along with Legier Whaley.
Correct. Williamsport filled that inside zone immediately, and now Coach Bookman is sending in the punting unit as we're back to a much lighter rainfall, Paul.
Yeah,
but we've seen this record before.
See if Williamsport has a hard count here Hazleton trying to get that 5 yards.
Oh, way off the side of his foot again. This is going to be excellent field position. He just needs to keep going down to the 38, Paul. That's about a 9-yard punt maybe.
Yeah, Williamsport will have the ball at the 38-yard line. With 8:58 to go in the ball game, Millionaires can take the lead here.
And something to keep in mind, you've got an excellent field goal kicker, which would tie the ball game.
Right.
Just saying, Paul Bowe.
Oh, I agree with you. So much has changed in high school football over the years. You know, an extra point was often an adventure. Now you have kids kicking 40, 50-yard field goals.
Exactly.
In high school. Amazing.
Now, Williamsport's in a tight bunch here down to their sideline.
It's going to be a run. It's going to be a pitch. And again, no gain on the play.
Yeah, a nice job by Hazleton making the stop, but nobody blocked him. Right, Williamsport was in a tight bunch, and all 3 people ran right by the defensive end. It was Mitchell Maston that time.
Got some scores rolling in right now. Sealands Grove 21, Montoursville 10. Marone under center. There's a reverse to Harden. Trying to get to the outside. He is going backwards, and down he goes at midfield.
And let's just take a guess who it is.
54.
Number 54
again.
Ramon Abreu having himself a career game. That's at least his 4th tackle for a loss tonight. He's played magnificent football for the Cougars.
8:04 to go. Clock running here. 3rd down and long.
The Millionaires out in a double slot set and a pistol.
They might have to call a timeout here.
Well, they've still got 9 seconds left.
From the pistol, 3rd and 21. Marone back to pass, flush to his right. Looking, throws, passes incomplete. Intended for Santino White, and the Millionaires will have to punt it away again with 7:27 to go in the ball game.
And even if he completes that, they're still at least 9 yards short of the first down. So, hey, listen, Paul, Williamsport's had their chances here in the second half.
Yeah, absolutely. 2 very good field positions. And now they're back to the 49-yard line.
That's Connor Shamani back deep for the Cougars.
And Connor Poole will kick it away. Soccer-style kicker, and it's going to take a roll, and
that's what they wanted to do the last time. Much better job this time by Mr. Poole, and Hazleton's going to start on their 9, Paul.
40-yard punt, and Hazleton will start there with 7:19 to go. See how the Cougars come out here, Coach.
Well, obviously, you want to try and run some clock. You don't want to turn the ball over. You're up 3, so it's an interesting place on the football field to be. But Hazleton's offense the second half has been non-existent.
Absolutely. They're going to come out. They're going
They've got
5
quads.
wide. 5 wide as Wolf has an empty backfield from the gun. Going to call his own number up the middle. Trying to spread people out there just to create a little bit of an opening, Coach.
Yeah, Williamsport would have none of it. They had a couple people in there to make the play. Usually when you go with those quads to one side and one receiver, it's usually a dead giveaway for a quarterback draw, and Williamsport was not fooled. He had Dade Splain in there, 52, heading up the charge for the Millionaires.
2nd down and 8, 6:49 to go. Clock starting to become a factor.
Absolutely, Paul Bo, it is. And that's why even 1 first down here for Hazleton would help them immensely.
Both teams with 2 timeouts. And Wolf back to pass. Looking. Throws, passes, caught. Kundrat out of the backfield, up at a 40-yard line, and a first down by Connor Kundrat. Good pass by Tyler Wolf and gives them some breathing room.
It gives them a lot of breathing room, and it's going to allow them to run some more clock and flip field position. An excellent play. Nice design as Kundrat come out of the backfield, as you said, and big first down for the Cougars. And if they're smart, they'll start using the clock and snapping the ball with 4 or 5 seconds or less every play. As we are down, and we're going to be at 6 minutes exactly, Paul.
Wolf from the gun again. 3 wide for the Cougars. Handoff Bookman up the middle, straight up the gut.
About a 2-yard gain.
Takes away some more clock. 5:47 to go. Clock running now.
Yeah, we have another injured Millionaire coming off. I think is that Charles
That's Chuck Cruz again.
III,
Yep.
coming off again, hobbling.
Second time he came hobbling off.
Boy, he's a warrior. Boy, he gives you everything he's got every week, week in and week out. 2-way lineman for the Millionaires.
Also, third quarter score, Coach. State College 21, Altoona 7.
Ooh.
I know the Millionaires are watching that game closely.
Absolutely, as they are watching this one.
Hope everybody's having a good night watching on WebWeeklyLive.com. Paul Bowe, Coach Rich Salonis. Everybody watching back in Hazleton on WYLN. Thanks for tuning in. 5:06 to go. You got to see a good one. Wolf handoff. Bookman up the middle again. Bauer in there.
Yeah, about a 2-yard gain.
Another big third down coming up, Coach.
Correct.
As we are under 5 minutes. See if Coach Bookman decides to keep it on the ground or if he's going to air it out.
Well, they've had a lot of success throwing to their backs out of the backfield tonight. Their first touchdown was one to Matthew Bookman, and they just had that pass that we just saw down the sideline to Kundrat. So don't be surprised if we see something of that nature here as we are down to 4 minutes and 30 seconds and counting.
3rd down and 5, ball at the 45-yard line. Worst case, if you don't get the first down, you flip the field and let your defense do. Now, Kundrat now flanks out. He's in the slot, 5 wide for the Cougars. Wolf, back to pass, throws, passes, caught off the deflection. That is Number 11, that's Christian Price, who caught it off the deflection.
Yeah, Bookman deflected it right to him.
And that's going to be a first down, Coach.
Well, that's exactly how you draw that up.
And Bookman down now on the field.
Yeah, sometimes you get breaks like that, and that's exactly what happened. I believe Wolf was looking to go to Bookman to start, and it came off his hands.
Let's take a look at that on our King Kong and replay here.
So it looks like Wolf is trying to go to Bookman, who's in the slot to start. Ball goes off his hands.
Into the hands of Price, and a first down and more time to come off the clock. As
Yeah,
the
that's
clock
big.
will wind.
It's big. Remember, you're Hazleton now. You don't necessarily need points.
No, Bookman was injured. He has to come off for a play, and Kundrat is the lone setback. Excuse me, they're going with 2 setbacks. From the pistol is Wolf, 3 wide.
Yeah, very smart by Wolf here. He's not going to snap the ball until he absolutely has to.
And up Kundrat up the middle, head down in a hard run.
A nice surge by Hazleton's offensive line. That's a nice gain on first down. Once again, another run by Hazleton on first down. But they've had success, so why not? Keep doing it.
And, Coach, another junior on this Hazleton team that is laden with juniors.
Boy, when I was getting ready and prepping for the game this week, I finally, when I got towards the end of typing what I needed to, I was mad at myself because all I should have typed was junior and then control and paste and paste and paste. They should be something next year, especially in their skill positions.
Absolutely. Now 3 wide here. 2nd and 4, 3:09 to go in the ball game. Kundrat still in that setback. And a handoff again. Puts his head down, carries tacklers with him, and a first down for the Cougars.
Well, you hear people talk about physical runs all the time. Let's watch it again. You'll see what a physical run is. Watch Kundrat as he just goes north and south. He knows what time of day it is. Let's move the sticks. 1, 2, 3. Look at his legs. Never stopped. 2 hands around the football. Nice job by him to come in and provide a little bit of a spark for the Cougars here.
Absolutely. You know what time it is, Coach. As CM Punk says, it's clobbering time.
Okay.
1st and 10 with 2:39 to go. That's a little wrestling reference for you. That's over your head.
That it is. I haven't heard of that one before, but
Cam knows what I'm talking about, our producer. He gave me a smile. 1st down and 10, 2:27 to go. And now you're going to see a heavy dose of the run. And there goes Kundrat again. Another good run on first down, Coach.
So you talk about teams that are well coached and teams that do the little things right. So we're watching Tyler Wolf snap the ball, right, with 4 seconds or below on the second clock. And watch Hazleton's backs. 2 hands around the football, protecting it. And as you watch this, those are little things that tell you that these people are well coached.
Clock running, still 17 seconds on the play clock. We are under 2 minutes here. Williamsport with 2 timeouts left. Hazleton in absolutely no hurry.
Nor should they be.
Wolf, handoff Kundrat again. Over the left side. And
Coach Cruz is going to burn one of his timeouts.
Oh, it's going to be 3rd down and 2.
So here's what it's going to come down to right now. Absolutely 2-down territory.
Your yard line.
Well, the pass to Kundrat is really flipped the field for them and changed everything. And he's been tremendous on this drive, Paul Bowe.
Absolutely. And we saw Bookman walk off, and I don't think he's returned. He has come back into the ball game. Trying to see on the sidelines if I can see him.
He has not, Paul. He's behind one of their coaches. I just got a glimpse of him. He's next to Trayvon Crachado, number 13.
It's going to be Mattias and Kundrat in the backfield. 3rd down and 2. Oh, and a little miscommunication there, and he did not get it, so it's 4th down.
No, he didn't, and Coach Cruz burns his last time out.
Well, thank God if you're a Hazleton fan there. That could have been disastrous.
Yeah, there was miscommunication. Their timing was off. The last thing you want to see is the ball on the ground if you're a Cougar fan.
Now Bookman now back into the ball game here. It's going to be 4th down for Hazleton. A 1st down, the ball game's over. If the Millionaires stop them, they got 1:28 to go.
With no timeouts.
With no timeouts, but clock does stop on every 1st down.
Yep, and remember, they'll need about, if Hazleton doesn't get this first down, they're going to need about 60 yards, the way I figure it, to get in the field goal range. So Hazleton's offense has picked a very good time to wake up in the second half with this current drive that they're on. So I don't see Hazleton putting the ball in the air here, Paul. So if you're Williamsport, you need to sell out, go man coverage here across the board, and get people up on the line of scrimmage.
They're going to spread it out. Hazleton going 4 wide, 4th down and 3. 1:28 to go. Wolf back to pass, under pressure.
Now
looking, steps
first
up,
down and
first
more,
down
Paul.
and more.
And that's going to do it. Boy, what a gutsy call by Coach Bookman to throw in that situation. And Williamsport had it covered, but they didn't stay in their rush lanes again. And Tyler Wolf, steady Eddie, made him pay there, and that's going to do it.
Well, absolutely. Tyler Wolf making things happen.
And now it's just going to be a matter of Hazleton taking the snap, taking a knee. I don't think they're going to try to put another one in here. That would make no sense, taking a chance, to fumble the ball or turn it over. Nope.
1:14 to go, clock running.
Hazleton substituting. Kundrat comes back into the game for the Cougars. Well, Paul, is my math wrong? I don't think it is here. They don't have to run another play.
We're 17 seconds on the play clock. They're going to have to run this play.
No, but excuse me. They don't have to run
they can
a play. They can just take a knee, and the game's over.
And Wolf.
And that's what they do. Yep. Well, 7-3, Paul. It's been a while since Hazleton's been 7-3.
Yeah, and they'll win the Wyoming Valley Conference Division I with that.
Yep, and they deserve to. They played a very good football game tonight. Got a lot of athletes.
No, very good Hazleton team. Williamsport, lots and lots of mistakes. But, hey, we'll have to see how it shakes out next week. Not sure where they'll be. Williamsport will be in action. Altoona was losing to State College, so we might see a rematch between Altoona and Williamsport next week. We're going to take a timeout. We're going to come back with some stats, some scores, and wrap things up here from rainy STA Stadium. It's a final score, Hazleton 14, Williamsport 11.
Are you looking for a new truck and can't find them? Well, at Blaze Alexander Ford, we currently have over 20 new F-150s in stock, plus 32 more in the pipeline for your reservation. Or special order your truck and get an additional $1,000. How about a new Super Duty truck? We currently have 6 of those in stock and 11 more in the pipeline for reservation. Plus, the hard-to-find Bronco and Bronco Sports, we've got them and we have them in the pipeline. So when you're looking for that next new or used vehicle and you're looking to get the best price around and the most for your trade, stop in at Blaze Alexander Ford, Route 45 in Lewisburg, and get the lowest price guaranteed.
We dress up every corner of your home. We have the perfect mattress from the best sleep gallery so your delivery is immediate and free. And we have that stylish new appliance with the latest feature and finish, with digital price tags that scan the market to ensure you get the lowest price. Our own installers, service technicians, and delivery crews, with live crew tracking so your delivery day is as free as you need it to be. Serving our people, serving our planet. We are Biters Furniture, Mattress, and Appliance.
Last year changed so many things, and we made it through. One thing that didn't change is the presence and commitment from the Fairfield Auto Group. We're still here, Pennsylvania strong, and 35 years strong, to service you, your family, and our neighbors. Fairfield. for fantastic deals.
Hi, this is Scott here from Park Pizza in Williamsport. Everybody's back to school. Hopefully we have some good high school games going on. Hope everybody's out there keeping safe. Just to let you know, we're here, we're open, ready to see y'all. So enjoy the game and stop on in.
Blaze Alexander Nissan has the new Nissan you want, in stock or on the way. Looking for the newly redesigned 22 Pathfinder? We have 4 in stock and many more on the way. Reserve yours today. Need a truck? Reserve the all-new 22 Nissan Frontier coming soon. Looking for used? We have the largest pre-owned Nissan inventory ever, and they're priced to sell. The time is now to save. Check us out online at alexandernissan.com or stop and shop Alexander Nissan. We're taking deals the other guys won't.
Hi, I'm Rennie Rodarmel. I run the Rennie Rodarmel Agency, located at 921 Westminster Drive, Williamsport, Pennsylvania. I think my passion is meeting with the customers one-on-one, reviewing all their needs and doing the best job we can to make sure they have the best available coverage at the best price. This agency stands out above a lot of them as far as customer service. Our philosophy is not to tell a customer what they need to do. We need to know what they want us to do for them and take care
Alexander Toyota not only has inventory, we want your business and we'll prove it. How? Highest trade allowances, lowest rates, inventory that's here, inventory that's on the way. Put your name on a new Toyota that's not even here yet. Corollas and Camrys, got them. RAV4s and 4Runners, got them. Tundras and Tacomas, got them. Go to AubreyAlexanderToyota.com and see for yourself. Aubrey Alexander Toyota. We're on the strip in Selinsgrove, taking the deals the other guys won't.
We dress up every corner of your home. We have the perfect mattress from the best sleep gallery so your delivery is immediate and free. And we have that stylish new appliance with the latest feature and finish, with digital price tags that scan the market to ensure you get the lowest price. Our own installers, service technicians, and delivery crews, with live crew tracking so your delivery day is as free as you need it to be. Serving our people, serving our planet. We are Biters Furniture, Mattress, and Appliance.
Hi, I'm Rennie Rodarmel. I run the Rennie Rodarmel Agency, located at 921 Westminster Drive, Williamsport, Pennsylvania. I think my passion is meeting with the customers one-on-one, reviewing all their needs and doing the best job we can to make sure they have the best available coverage at the best price. This agency stands out above a lot of them as far as customer service. Our philosophy is not to tell a customer what they need to do. We need to know what they want us to do for them.
All right, welcome back here to rainy, soggy STA Stadium. Coach, 14-11. Cougars over to Millionaires. Williamsport will end the season at 5-5, headed to the playoffs.
Correct.
And Hazleton will go to 7-3, and they'll have a home game next week and possibly talk to the coaches before the game, be a number 1 seed in there. Williamsport will play next week. We just don't know who. Last reported, State College was beating Altoona 21-7. Not sure if the game's going to be here. Williamsport coaches seem to think it's going to be here or if it's going to be out in Altoona. But that's the way we're going to head into the playoffs for Williamsport. The second half was a lot better. Turnovers, penalties, they kind of shot themselves in the foot most of the night, Coach.
Yeah, it's been the same old song and dance. If you're up here and listen to the coaches talk, and if you watch this entire game, the second half, they had their shots, they had their chances, but it just seems for whatever reason, every time they seem to get something going, there's either a penalty or a turnover. And as we said, when you're getting into this time of the season and you're playing equally good teams or teams maybe that have a little bit more talent, you simply can't do that and get away with it and win football games.
No, you can't. And like I said, this is the Rhode Armor wrap-up show here for Williamsport. Now Frankie Marone came in, played really good. Now you're wondering, where do we go next week? Does Frankie Marone get the start? Do they go back to George Whaley? Marone, 3 of 4 for a touchdown. He came in, kind of lit a fire under this team and really moved the offense well. George struggled tonight a lot, only 3 of 9 for 33 yards. You know, the rain definitely bothered him. Nasir Hennigan on the ground, 17 carries for a $108. Jameer Harden, just a 1 catch, 32 yards, a touchdown. Beautiful catch.
Correct.
But for the most part, he was held in check tonight.
Yeah, Hazleton pretty much game planned and said, you know, if anybody's going to beat us in the air, it's going to be Santino White. And Santino did have a couple of good catches, but Hazleton came in, played balanced, gave up 1 big play, and quite frankly deserved to win the football game. They played well.
Yeah, and for Hazleton, our player of the game from the Rhode Armor wrap-up show is going to be number 14, Tyler Wolf, 7 for 16 for 111 yards. He had 34 yards rushing and 2 touchdowns. He is the Wolf of Wyoming Street tonight, Coach.
He's the Wolf of anything he wants to be. They're bringing a title back to Hazleton, Wyoming Valley Conference title, and very impressed with him. You know, if you didn't know it was raining tonight, you wouldn't have known it by the football that he threw. His passes were crisp. They were on target for the most part. Very impressed with him, and he did a lot of the intangibles that good quarterbacks do in terms of taking control of the offense, snapping the ball when he should snap it when they were milking the clock, getting out of bounds, not trying to do too much to make a bad play and turn the ball over. So I'm very impressed with that young man, and I think that's a great choice for the player of the game.
Yeah, well, we always go with player of the game. We're going to go a 1A, Coach, because I know you're a big defensive guy too. Mr. Abreu, talk a little bit about him. He was all over the place tonight.
Absolutely. I had him down for 5 tackles for losses just tonight, and I think he provided that spark on both sides of the line of scrimmage for Hazleton, and he was unblockable. He really had a wonderful game on both sides for Hazleton, but mostly defensively he made his presence felt.
Yeah, and Matt Bookman made his presence felt early. He had 10 carries in that first quarter, just 5 more the rest of the game. Finished 15 carries, 49 yards, 1 catch for that TD in the first quarter, but played very well on defense. Played a little center field there. He kind of rolled over to the left, rolled over to the right. Wherever Harden was, Bookman wasn't far behind, and you said it. Hazleton scouted. They watched the film. They knew who they had to stop offensively, and they wanted to make the other receivers beat them. With this weather, it just couldn't happen. Mm-hmm. But, I mean, hats off to the Hazleton coaching staff who really, really did a great job tonight. And Williamsport, it just wasn't their night.
No, it wasn't. And, you know, you live to play another week. And the good thing now is, you know, Williamsport's 5-5, but they're really not. They're 0-0, just like everybody else is. And listen, this is still a very good football team when they're not beating themselves. And they have to somehow get themselves, the players, to believe that, because once that happens and they get that confidence and they stop hurting themselves with penalties or turnovers, they're as explosive as anybody we've covered this year, Paul.
No, absolutely. And like I said, in a couple of weeks when the playoffs start, I would not be shocked to see Williamsport come out of the 4-6 bracket along with Hazleton. These two teams meet about 3 weeks from tonight somewhere else at another location in the state playoffs in the first round. I mean, it definitely could happen, very feasible to happen here, and, you know, we'll see what happens. It's a new season, Coach. The regular season's over. It's hard to believe it's been 10 weeks already, but the playoffs are coming up. Yep. We'll have them here on Webb Weekly Live. Not sure where we'll be next week. We'll probably be with the Millionaires, I assume. But, hey, we'll go wherever they send us. And it's been an absolute pleasure working with you as usual in the regular season. I want to give a thanks out tonight. Thanks to Riz. Thanks to Jim Webb. Thanks to Isaac, who's wearing sandals. I wish we could get a shot of that. His feet are purple in this cold weather, but he doesn't feel any pain. Cam for keeping us legal there, as always, running. What a great producer we have. Tony Birch on stats. We got such a great, great crew. Sean McCann at Williamsport for always providing us with the most updated information. Freddie Barletta up in Hazleton took care of service. And thank you to WYLN for sharing the game tonight on their live feed. And like I said, Webb Weekly Live, it's been an absolute pleasure to bring you every step of the way tonight. Once again, a final score from STA Stadium, Hazleton 14, Williamsport 11. We'll see you next week. Good night, everybody.